Yeah, good morning, folks. Hello, hello, hello. Morning, DJ. So Connor says SAFC 2-1. Hi, hi, hi.
Left wing, on the left wing. Left forward is Embleton, and up front on the right, slightly ahead, is Pritchard. How do I do this?
I think that's the best way.
Hello.
Hello?
Is the SAFC audio down?
No.
Because I'm not getting any sound out of it at all.
You're not getting it out of mine, but I am. Like, if the SFC audio, you can hear Danny Collins, absolutely no problem.
No, the Radio Newcastle, it seems to be playing up again when you go on the SCFC and you click on the audio to listen to Gary Bennett and Barnes. You press play and it's just a deadly silence and a black screen.
Yeah. Need to just add Jacob into this because he's... Where's he? Jacob?
I'll tell you what.
Jacob?
What
did you say, Mike?
It's so temperamental, the SCFC website, like, when you're paying for it, eh?
It's what? Expensive?
No, it's so temperamental. It's like there's that many bugs and errors and it doesn't work properly some weeks.
Are you jumping on camera, mate?
I can do. I'm just trying to get the sound to come on audio commentary for SAFC.
Yeah, no worries. Let me just make sure. How do I add Yorkshire?
Bugs and errors and it doesn't work properly some weeks.
2 seconds. I'm just going to try and add.
I don't know if you want to, if you can, test it your end, see if you can get any.
There we go. Cool. Right.
Anth, will you be able to test the Sunderland audio, see if you can get Radio Newcastle?
I can get it. It's absolutely fine by me.
What the hell's going on?
Adam French, who are the lads, and FDM. Pay you in their bill. It will help the stream. Great show, lads. Thank you, Adam. Welcome along again, mate. Can I just say thank you, everybody. We've finally tipped over the 700 subscriber goal. So let's fucking go. Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yes, and I'll just sort out the video footage when both Jacob and DJ are ready.
Yeah, the audio's definitely not working on audio company SAFC. Like, I've tried it on my mobile as well. No sound.
Got ya. Okay, it's absolutely fine by me, mate. I don't know what it might be your end. Try refreshing, like clearing your cache, clearing your cookies, relog in, and it might work. Just do the basics, turn it off and turn it on again. It's as simple as that. That's all I can really recommend. Yeah. So, yes, we've had a little bit of a couple of bits of news from a Sunderland perspective. The Netflix Sunderland Till I Die show is coming back for 2 episodes, which is classing itself as season 3. Jacob's the expert on this one, so do you want to just do you want to like go over what you've heard so far about the Sunderland Till I Die stuff?
Yeah, it's going to be like a 2 mini episode thing, and it's mainly going to be a bit. Well, there's going to be a bit about the League One season, but it's mainly going to be about the semi-final and playoff final of last season, which I like, but it would have been. I'd have preferred to have a full season of last season, a bit like this season 1 and 2, but at least it might be a happy ending. But I first heard it on social media, on Instagram, from a fan account saying, "Oh, full well 73 have confirmed the 3rd season," and I was happy.
You were happy,
yeah. Just
do you
know that in the 3rd season?
With the show though, mate? Do you think that we should really do the whole season and not just like when it's good for us? Because I know we've had the second season, which was basically, well, the first season was us getting relegated, and the second season was us thinking we're going to get promoted and then us getting relegated. So it's like no other football show or no other like football shows like that. Not even the Wrexham one. It's
Premier Passion.
Yeah, it like we only want to go through that journey. So I think we've got the most real Netflix show that there is around in terms of a football team's documentary. There's a canny crowd here today. There's a lot of respect shown on the pitch actually, on the live stream from
Wigan.
From Wigan, coming out clapping the fans, excellent play. Yeah, quite interesting. DJ, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just getting no sound from the stream volume either.
Okay. Well,
I can hear you talking all right. It's just the.
So my stream will not come through on Discord. It's only on the YouTube channel. And then I haven't started it yet because the game's coming out. But the players are coming out.
All right.
Here we are. Cool. So we've got 2 minutes before kickoff. We'll go through our final scoreline predictions. I said a Sunderland 2-0 win. Jacob said
2-1 Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland. And DJ, you said on Monday
3-0
3-0 loss. 3-0 loss for Sunderland. So, are you still sticking with that scoreline, DJ?
I am, yes, and 3 ex-Sunderland players to score for Wigan.
Yeah. Thomas Mitchell in the chat is saying 3-1 to Sunderland. Again, any win, a 1-0 scrappy win, I'm happy with. At the end of the day, I'd like to see more quality, but a win's a win, and ultimately we need to climb back up the table. We start today's game in 14th. After the early kickoffs, see us drop down another couple of places, but it is very, very tight. Let me just.
Going on with SCFC,
I think the audio level might be a little bit slightly too high. That should be perfect now because it's not peaking.
White shoulder.
Oh, we're back on now. We're back on.
Thankfully,
time.
From our point of view, big white.
The players are coming out. Good afternoon, Paul. Mike, what the hell is Luton doing? I don't know.
As they always do when they run out.
Madness. Nathan saying 3-1 to the lads. Paul Heron saying 2-0 to the lads. This is good. I like this.
Down goes Ben Amos in bright
yellow. Let me just get these down for the prediction game. If you get the result right, you're included in the table. So I'm top, by the way, because I'm pretty good at predicting score.
This afternoon.
Rosie's second with 42, Jacob's third with 38, DJ's fourth with 37. So it's basically 3 points per game up for grabs. You just got to get the bang on scoreline right, and you're laughing.
Jacob versus DJ at Wembley.
Staying where he has.
Football thing.
For the playoffs, yeah. Gizmo Pig says, "Up the ticks." Welcome, welcome, you Wigan fans. I hope we smash you today, but
Lancashire bastards, Wigan.
Niall, welcome along. Cannibag, welcome along. Keith
Alex Pritchard about to get the game.
This scoreline will be the best game of the year, hands down, if that ever happens. So let's fucking hope for an 8-7 Sunderland. I'm writing it down if it happens.
I wonder what DJ would do if it were 8-7 Sunderland.
Floated down onto the pitch. Because the last time
no idea. I think we're underway. We're 30 seconons in. Let me just update the stat board thing.
Directwood takes it inside to Jack and Watmore
league table interact.
Sunderland half, and it's steered back to Patterson.
We're doing all right already.
I'm not getting any video footage from you on the thingy.
Sirkin as the ball is cleared out to Gooch. Inside to Roberts, a death flick back to Embleton, across the face of
summary.
Wimbledon at the Wigan midfield and
standings,
away.
Live standings. There
eventually,
you go. That took a little bit of work, but we're there.
Clip back up through.
It's there for you, mate. You just need to open it up on Discord.
Embleton, but back to the Wigan goalkeeper.
Oh my God! As long as Wyke gets a brilliant reception, that's all that matters. After he's gone through with lad should have. Yeah. To be fair, I don't think we, as a fan base, didn't dislike Wyke after his season. So I think it depends on.
It's just I'm just getting your audio and a picture of you with your headphones on. I can see Jacob. I can't see you.
West stand.
Okay, 2 secs.
You can just see profile picture.
Patterson with Bart on one side of his 6-yard box and O'Nien on the.
I can't see you though, DJ, either. You need cameras on.
The 6-yard box.
Jennifer, welcome along from Malta.
Especially playing as that wing back. That little bit of height, how it evolves on to the likes of maybe a Pritchard.
Mills, if you support Sunderland enough, you know we're going to get fun today, even with ex-players want to prove themselves. I'm very hopeful on one. Roberts. Oh, that was a weird shot. That was a weird shot. Oh, Blackburn already in front.
Wide on the right now, trying to
well, lads.
through the legs of McLean. Left-footed shot round the.
So you're going free.
And
is it L Mills or is it I Mills? Mills.
Excellent play.
Saying a 3-1 win for Wigan.
Roberts. And he's basically playing as a out-and-out.
There's a lot of mixed bag results in this.
Now he's taken up a
position
league, isn't it? Just outside the penalty area, alongside.
I hope DJ's not wearing the QPR
down the left, looking for James McLean.
We don't know yet.
Foot of Wyke,
DJ, turn on your OBS. Turn on the
inevitable booze for James McLean. I don't think there comes any
if you turn
surprise
on the webcam thing.
Max Power has just come down.
There we go.
Take the ball off him for a long throw. Yeah. So Max Power with this long throw is drying the ball off with one of the towels down by the advertising
boards. Our eyes have been saved for a little while.
Opening couple of minutes here, 0-0. Live on BBC
2-0 says Mad Mackem.
As Power gets this to the edge of the 6-yard
come on,
box.
Sunderland.
Gets his head on the end of it. It's going to come back.
So
out
we had an attack
Max
and they got us on the counter
Power
at the minute.
It's
gone out for the corner.
And Elise goes down on his knees and heads it out again for a throw.
Just
by the corner flag, which
you know, in Wigan, they're known for pies or whatever.
Wigan athletic away from home. The
well, aren't they known for pies pretty much anywhere?
Well, he's got one.
Like if they go to a football match.
He shouldn't be doing that.
2-0 to us, says Adam.
Well, the referee's allowed it, and Power.
Apparently, Jacob, you stole his name.
The 6-yard box. It's headed towards
you stole Thomas's name.
Charlie Wyke.
Yorkshire Mackem.
Into his hands comfortably.
Sorry.
I think Tony Mowbray maybe.
Sorry.
You're the only one. There can only be one.
He's got 4 towels dotted all over you.
The mad Mackem, I could change to that.
No, I'm not sure what the rule is.
The
referee's allowed it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Danny Barnes.
Really, this is really so.
Swung it out towards Gooch, who heads
Embleton,
into the
Pritchard, one big back low driven, really weak shot, bottom low. But yes, an early lead for Blackburn at Middlesbrough.
Get away from Will Keane. Max
is it at Middlesbrough, isn't it? Or is it at Blackburn?
The shot wasn't enough power in it with his left foot, and it trickles to Ben Amos.
If you're a smog and you're coming into this chat, by the way,
some confidence here, Sunderland.
What are you thinking of your season so far? Because I'd be embarrassed, to be honest. Like, I know you picked up a couple of wins here and there, but
All the players.
Anth, have you
in
ever
the
tried
centre.
streaming the football?
Ben Amos pushes the ball
I'm
out
not
into
doing
his
that.
D at the edge of his penalty
I'm
area.
not doing that.
There's a few
Drives it out towards the left, looking for Charlie White.
streamers doing
James
it.
McLean over
They don't seem
McLean's
to be
head,
getting penalised for it.
and it'll be a throw to
Not yet.
Sunderland on this
Not yet.
It is.
right-hand side.
That's the point. At the minute, they're getting
James
all of
McLean,
the
of course,
rewards
who
for
was
showing the
last at
game
Stoke.
live, but
Sign for Wigan in
it's
the
really not
21.
worth it. Yeah, I'll catch up on them very, very
Yeah,
quickly.
Here's a throw,
How big are their
which will be
channels?
taken by
Oh, there's only
Lyndon
about
Gooch,
200
halfway
or so in
inside
it.
the
No, I mean,
Sunderland
like,
half
how
on
many
the
subscribers are on their
right
channel,
wing
and
on
how long are the accounts being opened?
Saturday afternoon.
200, I think.
Yeah.
And Roberts
So
is
that'll
trying
all
to
be
get it
from
back to
today.
Embleton, and Gooch inside to Pritchard and out to Embleton.
But
McLean
that
trying to
website
stab
that I
a
sent
foot
you,
in,
if
but
you
Embleton's
if you
kept
struggle
it,
to
gets
find
it
the
back
match
to Luke O'Nien,
today,
and
still works.
O'Nien
No, I've
here
got it.
just
Everything's
Oh,
fine.
the
and
cameraman-
goes down by Charlie
The
White,
cameraman's struggling
but
to
he
keep
gets
up
the
with
ball
Jack
out
Clark's
wide
run
on the
there.
left-hand side, and Elise
I think
manages
I
to win a
voted
throw,
for him
which
to
he
get
takes
best
quickly,
goal at
and
I
Clark
think it
trying
was
to
August.
outsprint
They were saying,
Motlow
oh,
down
who
the left of the
deserves it.
penalty area.
Oh, was that the
Motlow
brilliant
is
teamwork
staying with
goal?
him at the moment,
Yeah.
and out on that far touchline, he's trying to peel
Even
back
by
in, and
end of
then
this season, they'll still be
Clark
talking about that
on the
goal.
left of midfield swings it through
Steve
to Embleton,
Bruce
one
Burrows.
touch through to Gooch. Gooch takes it past McLean.
Fucking hell.
runs
Could you imagine
into
Steve
Naylor.
Bruce getting sacked
Oh,
at West
Gooch
Brom?
is penalised for bringing
Saving
Naylor down,
Middlesbrough's season
and a free kick
and
to
just
Wigan
like
Athletic.
West Brom getting relegated.
Fulham nil,
It could be on the
Bournemouth
cards for
1 in the
either West
Premier
Brom
League.
or Borough this season, you know, with
Reminder
their
that,
current run of form.
Tomorrow afternoon, it's
Yeah.
Manchester United versus
I mean, I'd love to see
Newcastle
Borough
United
go
at
down,
2
to be
o'clock
fair, just to
kickoff
see
with,
them in League One.
Razor and Ando.
That'd just be fun.
The ball with
Steve
Kerr,
Bruce should
Derrick
retire,
Moore, back to
apparently.
Power, who swings
He
it
can work
Smitten.
at
down
Greg
the right
instead
wing,
of
looking for
managing
Charlie
now.
White.
Why can't he just
Gets
work
in
at
front
Greg?
of him, holds him off, and with good strength gets the ball back to Patterson, who plays
mean,
it out right through the middle
Bruce.
between Broadhead and
Well done.
Keane.
He's
to
a
Embleton.
local manager. He's not even
Gets
like
it
a
away
proper
to Sirkin
higher
on the
up.
left-hand
He's just,
side. Sirkin
I
lifting it
don't
over the
know,
top, but
in
it's
Pennywells.
headed away by Kerr. Clark waiting to break
So
away.
Chris
Back
asks,
to
is there any
Pritchard on the left-hand
Japanese
side.
Mackems?
And Pritchard now
Do you think Pritchard might
checks,
improve?
plays
I
it
think
back
he's
behind
playing out of
Dan
position.
Neil.
I don't.
And
He's not a
Neil
striker.
just inside
He's
the
definitely a
Wigan
number
half, plays it
9.
across
If anything,
to
he can
Luke
hold the
O'Nien
ball
here,
and
and
pass
out
it to
then
somebody
on
else
the
to
right wing
score.
to Lyndon Gooch.
And he can score
Down
good
the line, but
set
it's gone out.
pieces.
He was looking
but
for Roberts.
I don't think he's the
Throw to
the
Wigan.
man to be the target up front.
This will be taken by Curtis
So
Tilt.
yes, he will improve,
Back to Jack
but I
Watmore.
think he'll improve when we get our main
And,
strikers back
he's
on the
struggling.
pitch.
Lyndon Gooch is struggling.
Lyndon
Right.
Gooch
That
is-
Bruce
should
Lyndon Gooch
retire.
is struggling, apparently.
I think he's
limping
struggling.
slightly. Yeah, he's limping. He's
No, I
not
haven't seen him
entirely comfortable.
Japanese.
I think he's looking at a substitution.
Mowbray's having a word.
Not yet,
Good
but
word
there will
with
be
it.
some.
He might have
Um,
Bailey Wright
Paul,
and
welcome
put Luke
from
O'Nien
Madrid,
as
mate.
a
I hope
wing
you're having a
back.
lovely
Yeah.
day. 4-0 for you. Fucking yes, lad. Let's go for
Middlesbrough
it.
0, Blackburn 1, and Bailey Wright's now
Where
going
is
to
it?
warm up.
Have you not scored a point before? You haven't got a
Lyndon Gooch
single
just having
correct
a look
result
back at
before,
the
Paul. But
Technical area, trying to run
if
it
we
off at the
if we
moment.
win today, you're on the board.
Clearly not
4-0.
entirely comfortable still. You can
Come on,
see the way he's
Sunderland.
running.
Can I ask,
There's the ball in the
tabletop? Can I
middle.
ask,
No, he's
With
struggling.
are
Pritchard,
Sirkin and
nodded
Alessi
it down to Dan Neil.
how
Neil out to
are
Elise, and Luke
Sirkin and
Lyndon
Alessi
Gooch has gone
positioned?
down,
It looks like two
and
left
the
backs
ball's gonna
constructing,
roll
but
behind
Alessi
for a
is
goal
playing
kick
for
to
forward midfield.
Wigan. We're going to get the
Let
change.
me find out. A couple of seconds. As soon as I see it.
Pete Brown's going to have a look.
Yeah, I've
see
seen him.
what the-
I've
see
seen
what
him
the
signal.
Wigan's kit's a
I've seen
bit
him signal
full,
to the
isn't
bench.
it?
I like it.
That
I
was
really like their kit
substitution.
this season.
Bailey
It's a
Wright's
bit.
coming on.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not like
Yeah,
the
gonna
blue
make that switch.
and white
It's not
stripes
what
thing, is it? It's
Tony Mowbray needed to see so early in the game.
So I'll come back to
But I
that
think
question
you'll
when
be
I see
absolutely
some
right.
some
Wright will go
gameplay in
into
action.
the back three.
Yeah, it's
table.
down
Ryan's
Gooch,
coming
isn't he?
across now for a conversation with
Adam French says
Tony
Greggs will go out
Mowbray.
of business if he
And,
got a job there.
he will push
Who ate
out
all the
onto
pies? Of course,
right-hand
it's fucking
side as the
Steve.
right wing back.
You fat bastard.
change
Oh,
being handed to the fourth official, Scott Oldham.
Yeah, Greggs will go bust because he'll eat all the
Gooch is still
sausage
getting
rolls
some
and not give them
treatment
to
on the pitch.
customers.
3-0.
That's fine.
Surprise
Doesn't
Leslie
necessarily
playing the wing back
change the
role.
dynamic, does it? But
We'll
it's a-
we'll
it's a
see.
blow.
Gooch is
It's
on
a
the
blow,
floor
but-
holding his ankle.
I think one thing he does is bring a little bit more.
He's hobbling a bit. He's got the captain's armband. I think he's going to try and come back on. But if he slows down, he's just done that with his hands to Tony. So he wants to play.
I can't really see
he wants to play. So that's
alternative. But
that's good at least. He's not like trying to get himself off like we thought Sims did the other week. Oh, I've twisted my ankle. Get me off! Get me off!
Confusion. Yeah, Wright is put in the
big man. Alessi has the energy and Alessi doesn't play wing back. In my humble opinion, he can get both ends of things.
You see a bit of rubbish on the pitch. I'm not sure if it's like programs or.
No, that looks like, you know, when fans hold up something. I think it's that.
Crossed.
Oh
Sheffield
yeah.
United 1, Blackpool 0. Ball given away by Wigan, won by Embleton, lost to Will Keane. Gooch gets straight stuck in. To
so Alessi is definitely he's playing on the left wing rather than the left back position. He's taking the throw in at the minute.
Clear, but heads it out, and it's a throw.
It looks like we're playing a 4 at the back, but with Alessi and Serkin switching between left back and centre back, depending on if we're attacking or not.
For Wigan,
yeah, Alessi's playing left wing, Serkin's playing like left back, but in the middle, not on the very far left. Jennifer says Sims broke his toenail. You say that. I can show you my feet. I've actually had a toenail issue, and it's hard to play football with a broken toenail.
Receives treatment on the far side.
What's the lineup and who's on the bench? I'll put that onto here while we're in a break of play.
At Nottingham Forest.
I think we're going to have got a man down.
Began his career at Chesterfield. He's currently.
There's no football being played at the minute, is there?
Receiving treatment.
None at all, mate. No.
We're talking about the
it's like watching chess at the minute.
Relative experience up.
I mean, chess has more action than this, mate. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the latest chess news, but there's been some talk about anal beads and.
You talk about 28, 29. You know, usually when you say you're at
lineups, here we are.
27, you're just starting to peak.
Well, it's
it doesn't show the bench, does it?
Playing across the middle.
Doesn't show the bench on the lineups.
Wigan.
So let me go to the
Max
Twitter.
Powers 29, Tom Naylor's 31, James McLean is 33.
Twitter.
So
on our bench is.
I mean, compare that to the Sunderland team. Play has resumed.
Nobody.
The ball is back here with Luke O'Nien on
loading
the
wheel.
right-hand side.
There you go. So on our bench we have Bass, Ahmad, Wright, Matete, Bennett, Jaku, and Mitchell.
Gets it inside and
a couple of attacking options in Ahmad
again,
and Bennett.
Embleton
maybe
in the middle, onto the head in the centre
Mitchell's
circle.
more of a holding midfielder, isn't he?
Naylor,
so yeah, we've got 2 attacking options if we are desperate towards the latter stages of the game to get
hook it away again, back up to the halfway line,
to get some
action
out of it.
Yeah, it's not much happened really, has there?
On the far side,
no.
throw inside Sunderland half.
Let me just show you what I'm seeing from DJ's image, which is why he's not on the
swings it across
content at the minute. It is
a great cheers and jeers
really bizarre
from the Sunderland fans for a throw on the right hand side.
That's what I'm seeing. No camera.
Take for Sunderland.
I'm just seeing, I think on DJ's just the loading thing going round and round.
And
try it now, Ant. You should be able to see it now.
13th minute for 13-year-old Oliver Graham, who was a massive Sunderland fan.
Jacob sorted. There you go. Jacob, you look so happy.
And so now the stadium rises.
It's my focus
as a tribute to Oliver Graham.
We have a goal. Sheffield United 1. Blackpool 0.
Oh, that's good because I said Sheffield United will win, but I didn't say 1-0.
The ball is back with
how much we can get Tony Mowbray. We should play Joseph Barr, Diallo instead of Pritch playing that position.
Would you be happy with another 0-0 game today then?
No,
not acceptable at all.
I think we said this just before you joined, mate. Like, I know anything less than a win against the team that we should be beaten, and I have beaten quite recently, is disappointing. So it will be 2 points dropped. It'll feel like a loss. It's not another one of those ones where we can afford to lose. They came up with us. We've outmatched them twice last season. We can do it again. This squad hasn't changed that much.
How many games do you think it'll be before the fans start blaming Tony Mowbray if we go like
on the far side?
7.
Loads and loads of wins without a win.
7 games without a win. I think we'll look to will be Sack Mowbray bandwagon.
Because we can't keep using. We've got no strikers as an excuse, can we? Surely.
I mean, it is a really, really good excuse. Chris Minton says it will not be the end of the world if Geach goes off. Jacob's asking you a question. Where are you actually from, mate? Us Yorkshire lads should meet up.
I'm from, well, I live between Wakefield and Leeds, so where I am, I'm on, well, the address is like Wakefield and telephone numbers, house numbers Leeds, but like in Tingley is the area I live in. So I live between Leeds and Wakefield, I'm in like, in between there.
It's gone out for a throw to Wigan.
Coincidence when you meet someone from the same area.
2 games on the bounce. They actually lost their first away game at Hull the other week before losing at home to Cardiff at the weekend last weekend, but then they beat Blackburn for their first home win in the week.
Where's DJ's picture of I've been relegated? Someone's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to sort out.
The camera's on, like I've got the virtual camera on. So.
Patterson then. And it's now Middlesbrough 0, Blackburn 2.
There, look. We've got double Jacob.
Oh no, not 2 Jacobs. I'll have bloody nightmares.
Clark to it. Max Power is just trying to lob it down.
Sorry,
DJ.
On the shoulder.
I bet that'd be a nightmare,
wouldn't it? Goes down. What's the referee
Jacob,
doing?
just while we've got a pause and play.
Another pause and play, by the way.
What was the Preston manager called again, Jacob? Do you know?
Oh, a person, human being.
Keith Stroud.
I just can't remember who it was.
White
He's
sitting
taking
up
piss
now,
I think.
calling for the.
What do you mean now?
Are they, or is he going to get to his feet?
Well, we might get a game of football at the minute.
Presumably, it'll be a drop ball.
Which kit is that?
Ryan Lowe.
Is that kit
It's
the one that Lord Bentner was in?
I think so.
And it's dropped to the feet of Dennis Sirkin, who plays it back.
And like
to Patterson.
Sessignon as well, I think.
Hello, I can see everybody now. How are you doing?
Out here to Gooch. Gooch trying to.
You got a virus on your screen there, Anth. That's DJ.
Off the ball by
It's DJ.
It is a free kick this time.
If your screen cracks, don't blame me.
Hey, no need, no need.
0-0 still here.
There we go. We're catching up on the chat now. Now I've fixed out the camera issues. In terms of the gameplay, it's been held up by Patterson for another just
starting to clear it.
Offside from
Patterson
Wigan.
throws the ball down. He's
Barrow 2-0 down.
Free kick on this.
And with 4-0 down. Oh, Barrow 2-0 down.
How the hell did they beat us? I do not know.
Swept across towards Elise and out for a throw.
Now that you've found.
Inside.
Sorry, go for it, Jacob.
I think we lost to Borough because we didn't have Stewart, and if that original squad played, we'd have probably won.
Well, normally by Derek, who's going to take it now is.
We weren't that great.
Kerr's just got the ball to him, and Derek will
a bit
take
of a bad performance.
Got 0-0 written all over this at the minute.
Eventually, the referee
plays another break in play. Number 27 has a tiny, he has a bleed. Not sure what kind of bleed, but he's not allowed to bleed on the pitch because it's obviously a biohazard.
On a different note, am I the only person that's not interested in the Rugby League World Cup, by the way?
I didn't know it was even on, so.
There we go. Is going to take the
throw. My dad likes football as well, but of course he's more into football than rugby.
Yeah, so somebody called DJ Earth, SAS, Crazy Video says, Spunky Monkeys. So. Hello.
Spunky Monkey.
Lol Borough. Burnley are 1-0 up at Swansea.
Taking the throw, which he eventually does. It's hooked out by
Burnley
on the shoulder.
Burnley can beat Swansea,
but
Sunderland can't.
Hello, Ace. Welcome along.
Kerr with another throw.
Apparently, you're going to get a boxing glove. If you don't subscribe. Just put a bet on White to score a goal outside the 6-yard box. 300,000 to 1. I mean, to be fair, if I put a quid on that and it happened, I wouldn't care if we lose this game now.
He's pleading with the referee to let him back
for
on.
their mods.
And the referee's allowed him back on now. And here's
got
Luke
yourself
O'Nien
a year's wage in one bet.
Circle, pushing it
I
up
think
to Roberts.
with me 2-1 win, I
Out to
don't know. I think maybe
on the right hand
Pritchard
side
and
inside, then to Embleton.
O'Nien to score,
Embleton
maybe
now
White
across
to
to
score
Dan
for
Neal of
Wigan.
Sirkin.
Like
Sirkin looking
know.
for Elise down that left side, and he makes it.
Thomas says, "Who's this DJ Earth? I've never heard of a man."
Gets it out again and up.
Apparently
You're on
he's
about-
right. Apparently he's right
No
sausage.
foul, says the referee by.
Not a left
Barr.
sausage. He's a right
Played by
sausage.
Sirkin
Okay.
down the left to Elise,
Likes
hooked away
of
by
Colin
Kerr.
and tie-dyes
This'll go out.
curtains.
Tie-dye
No,
with
it
neighbours
doesn't.
curtains.
Yeah.
Rolls back.
Yeah.
Danny
So
Barr
if you do want to
across to
subscribe
Luke
to
O'Nien
Jacob
here
DJ,
on
by the way, just
right-hand
win about
side,
it.
up to the
But
halfway line, closed down by Will King.
what's your
But gets it down
thoughts
the
on the
right wing
game
to
so
Cooch,
far?
inside to Roberts,
In the chat,
and back
DJ
into
and
the Sunderland
Jacob,
half.
go for it.
to Luke O'Nien.
Go on, Jacob,
Switching
you can go
across
first,
now
because I was
to
you were on
Sirkin.
before me, lad.
Sirkin taking this on away from Broadhead on that far side, down to Elise.
Not too much to
and then
say. I
back
mean,
here it
seem like
comes
we're all
to
right,
Dan
but
Neal gets it back again. Neal.
I don't want to
Pritchard, then through
have another
on that
0-0
left-hand
because
side to
I'd be quite
Sirkin.
concerned.
Sirkin onto his right foot, trying to
Okay.
get it back on his
We
left.
should be
Drops
beating
for
Wigan.
Tom Naylor to
end of the
clear.
day.
Right.
This will
So
come back up to
yeah.
Luke O'Nien.
Go on,
O'Nien
DJ.
out
We're
wide to
team at the
Roberts
end of the
here.
day. We're playing against a
Roberts
rugby
gets past
team.
McLean but got caught. It's a free
Yeah,
kick.
but isn't Swansea and Cardiff both like very
Sunderland.
like those cities are more into rugby than they are into
Wide
football?
on the right wing,
generally.
halfway
The
inside
Wales,
the
yeah. National
Wigan
team of Wales.
Athletic half. We are nearly halfway through the
I
first
think they're
half,
better than England.
It's
To
been
be fair.
bitty. but it's Sunderland 0,
Like,
Wigan
yeah,
Athletic 0.
But that's because they have more infrastructure for it. Right. So Mark Quinn's asked a couple of
Suits
questions, by the way.
Wigan, they'll try and keep the
So
crowd
Mark said, so after
Take it
alerting
all
us to
quiet,
these
one
other
or the
channels
other.
broadcasting the games, I found one. This fellow is doing a split screen with his
Pritchard
face in one half of the game
over
and the
the-
other.
I know who
As
that'll be.
appreciative as I am,
Roberts is
I must ask you,
here too, but
do
he's
you guys
gonna
have any
stroll
idea
back
what these
towards
channels
the
are gaining from
two-man
this? They can't get
Wigan
monetized,
wall.
obviously. All they expect is a nasty
chat.
letter saying stop
apology
and a
from
lawsuit if they refuse.
McLean,
Why bother? Any
who's now the
ideas?
one-man wall.
I
So,
just think, well,
on
I've
that-
actually met, I know,
From the
I know,
right
I know
wing
who
to
the channel is.
Sunderland.
He used to be on it. He used to work with the
Swings it with his
CFC.
right
ball,
foot,
great
right down
ball.
the
That's a great
throat,
ball.
but
Is it
no,
you
you get
know
on the
who?
end of it,
That's
just
a
outside the
great
60-yard
ball.
box.
It's a chap that's got the bird in the background.
It was inviting someone
I have no
to
idea who that is.
take a
But
gamble on
Exactly.
what they
He's
do
playing
get is
into the area for somebody to go and attack the
like
ball.
the only thing they can physically get from it is like somebody to
0-0
chat
still
with
then,
about the
Fulham
game.
won, Bournemouth
That's
won in the
all I
Premier
can
League.
really say that they
Raining
definitely
again
get
here.
from it.
Tony Mowbray on move
I
Yeah,
know.
because like you
that,
said, the one get
stands with
monetized, the
sweater,
channel will likely
hands
get
in his
taken
pockets,
down
pacing up and
during
down
the
inside his
stream
technical area.
because it
Watford
is restrictive
gets the ball away
content.
from Roberts, up onto the
A lot
head.
Yeah,
of
you
them do it
just-
to try and get
Charlie
the
White
views
and
up
out
because
for
if
throw.
I
Sunderland?
activated this so
Strike
people
kick
could
in.
see this match on YouTube,
Get on the
Yeah,
end
to
of
get
that.
on the end of it.
Your
my-
channel will be
my-
taken down.
yeah, my channel would be taken down, but my viewers, my
Sims,
viewers at the minute
Kick from Patterson.
would go
If you-
hundreds into the
Headed
hundreds,
away
and
by
I think that's
Curtis
why they do
Tilton.
it.
Headed on
They
from
don't
the
think
halfway
about the
line by McLean
consequences.
to Will Keane.
I've even messaged
Yeah.
the chat and said, look, if
Now
I were you, I
rolling
wouldn't
it to
stream
his
the game.
right-hand
Your
side
channel
to
could get taken
Max
down,
Power.
and he's just blanked us.
Will Keane, who's
But he learned the hard way,
switched his
won't he?
allegiance from England to the
Yeah,
Republic of
they're
Ireland.
risking
Has
it.
got 4 caps as a
Um,
consequence.
ST05's asked how we've been playing
far
so
side.
far.
Just a long throw,
Um,
which is indeed. He's
average.
gone for a foul.
Nothing really
Max
of
Power is
interest
going down
happened.
to
A
one of
couple
the
of players have been
players.
injured. I think
Referee,
that's because
man.
the pitch is a little bit wet, but beyond that, not great, not terrible.
What would happen, Ant, if you accidentally
drawing the
showed
ball
the
off.
video clip because you were shuffling around the screen? Say you showed the video clip for about
Leaves the towel over
20
the
seconds or
So-
so.
rail.
20
The
seconds.
advertising
That section
warning.
of the
Then
live
Max
stream
Power with this long
would
throw into the
be
penalty
trimmed
area,
out.
and White
I would
gets his head
literally
on
crop it out of the full
Bangles
live stream, so
through
you
the
can still
6-yard
watch
box and
the
behind
majority of it, but
for a
you'll
goal
have
kick.
like a bit of a jump because
Don't know why they
EFL
allowed
will
that.
pick it up
I
and
really
go,
don't.
this content is restricted, give us all the
I'll
money
put
you
my
potentially
boots
earned from
around
the
this
adverts
stadium,
shown on this
4 pairs
video.
of boots. Hold on, we've got a free
Yeah,
kick.
it's a
I'll change the
YouTube
boots.
bullshit thing, mate, really, to be honest.
Probably get
I
away
just
with
trim it out.
Yeah, you told us how to trim it anyway.
on the
Yeah,
evidence.
But
but
you
Yeah.
asked me what do I think of the game so far. I just
Here
think
then
because of all the
Is
stoppages,
Luke
it's
O'Nien on the right side over the
game's not
halfway
been
line,
managed
being
to get
chased by
settled, has it?
McLean.
It's-
Man on.
O'Nien,
Oh,
he was happy.
To him.
Just flicked the ball
Oh,
inside to Tom
mate,
Naylor.
that fucking
Trying to win it
tackle.
back as Embleton is
Oh, that tackle was
caught.
brutal.
Yeah, Charlie
He's gotta
White.
be- he could be up there.
Fucking
And,
hell.
a yellow card for Elliot Hamilton.
A little bit.
He's a lucky man. He's a lucky
Oh
man.
my days! So Embleton challenges
Yeah, it
Charlie
was a bit
Wyke.
wild, wasn't it?
And literally Charlie White grabs his leg and spins round on the spot like he's in a teacup.
Doing a good breakdance move there, isn't he?
Nick, you know, Luke O'Nine's
It's comedy.
With the ball, he's being chased.
Mark says, you're right about the bird in the background. What happened to SFC Fan TV? Dale, good question. I don't know.
Well, I've asked a few times. There's something going on, but all I keep getting is everybody's busy at work, and so there's obviously something private going on. I don't want to tell you because I'm not doing any Sunday shows, any Thursday shows. So if they don't want to tell you, they don't want to tell you. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
Something fishy going on.
But they show it on Facebook. I mean, again, they're looking at getting their accounts banned.
Who's showing it on Facebook?
I don't know, but I wouldn't show the game on Facebook. There is dodgy links. You can get dodgy links. If you don't want to watch somebody.
Take it by what Anth said, because I had to take about 120 videos down from my page because of I didn't get monetized because I wasn't using mutant material. So I've got to start and earn 2,000 watch hours again. So he's right what he's saying. You've got to, you know, make it as much as your content as you can, or they'll have you.
Which is why I don't stop speaking for more than a 5-6 second break, because if we do, we're not transforming the coverage.
Kickoff, it certainly is, isn't it?
When you look
SFC show highlights. Yes, we can do that. We can show we can show up to a 7-second highlight. Absolutely worry-free. We do have a goal, by the way, in the league. That's quite interesting and a bit of a surprise. West Brom have took the lead against Reading.
And Doug B says, lately, if you were to show the game, you'd lose viewers, apparently.
Really? Oh, right, I think I've just made a new friend. Like, proper friend.
He finds key.
Thomas says, I'd rather see your face over 22 lads playing football.
In the middle of the Wigan, former Portsmouth.
Very nice indeed.
So Patterson jumps up the air, collects the ball, releases it to Gooch on the right-hand side. But I thought he was trying to collect some curtains to tie down.
I would say so, he was.
Patterson, who claims it and throws it out quickly down this right-hand side to Lyndon Gooch. He checks to McLean on halfway, and he's got it through to Roberts here now.
So that lad's been streaming the Sunderland games for a good few weeks now, and there's still nothing happening to his channel, but
by that time,
we'll see.
It will happen, it just doesn't happen straight away, I don't think.
It's almost as though these two teams are playing within themselves.
So if anything else, SCFC,
momentum to it is that there's no rhythm, and it's been broken up so many times.
The Sunderland Football Club itself will get in touch with you, because it happened to... there was a Facebook group that used to show the stream the matches every single week, and there was like 3,000 people watching it. And you actually got a letter and an email from the football club one, and you don't stop taking this down, there'll be consequences.
Because you're essentially taking... It might be only 2 people out of those 3,000 that buy the SCFC fan pass, but you're taking money away from the club. Right, so Gizmo asked how is that not a red card? I think the referee's trying to let the game flow. And Tilt is now slid in from behind and wiped out one of our players. Doesn't even touch the ball and gets a yellow card. So I think the referee is trying his best to let this game flow. That's how. It's not a red card.
Flew in from behind, took Roberts right out.
Oh, Jennifer! No. So Jennifer said, the minute I got SCFC Fan TV T-shirt, they disappeared.
But what I've got to do now is
Who said that?
Give Roberts the ball.
Jennifer.
He's picked up a yellow card.
Did you buy one down the beach? Because that's they were selling them down the beach at one point with the floor quarter on, weren't they?
Yeah, it was funny because Phil started selling the T-shirts, and just weeks later he was there no more, wasn't he?
Down by
Sheffield United 2, Blackpool 0.
We'll take.
That's nice.
Here at the Stadium of Light on this afternoon. If you're just joining us,
Fulham 1, Bournemouth 1. That's an interesting Premier League score. Hello, Dov. Welcome along, buddy.
From Pritchard, then Embleton
you streamed Premier League, it would be taken down. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wigan.
That's a really good point, Mark. If he was streaming the Premier League content, that would be wiped out off the face of the earth.
What's the difference, do you think, though?
It's not been anything really much to get excited.
The amount of money and investment in people trying to find them.
Power on the ball, you know where it's going to go.
Oh, never mind. Fulham 1, Bournemouth 2.
Free kick
Second
to
ball
Wigan,
up.
and
You know,
it's
that's what the gamble on.
Straight to Patterson.
They'll
It's a
gamble
terrible
on
game
that
at the
second
minute,
ball,
isn't it?
where it's going to drop.
Well, that's
Tower
Wigan.
then with his free
That's
kick
Wigan
from
as
the
a
left
team.
with his right,
They're
swings
just-
it in. It's a vicious one.
From the Wee
straight to
You got it from the
Patterson.
logo, we I need to see this
Sailed over
T-shirt,
everybody's
Jennifer.
heads. Patterson now then.
He's got loads of
Charlie
tie-dye.
White positioned at
Oh,
the edge of the area. It's dropped to
I could
Danny Bart.
tie-dye the
White
MACKEM
gives
logo
chase,
that I've got up there.
Bart
No,
gets
like
out
the
wide then to
the MACKEM
Dan
part.
Neal,
I
and
could
helps
tie-dye
him on to
that.
save, but it's
Yeah.
If you want to see what that looks like.
Pritchard, but cut out by Max Power. Power gets it
And
back from Keane.
Get your
Power
pull
on the halfway
pulled.
line. Out
Nice.
to Derikwa.
I want I want to wear. I genuinely want to wear this and
Naylor
look
and back to
stupid
Kerr.
for the most of the stream.
And
But
now Kerr
Tie-dye the
back
pom-pom.
into the middle. What
I
more?
tie-dye
tie-dye
the
the
Out to
pom-pom.
Naylor. And
Innit?
Naylor across to Tilt here.
I
Do
can't
that.
untie dye it. That's
He's
the
got
problem.
McLean out wide on the left-hand side. Back to Curtis Tilt, who
Do I
bangs
get?
it in the
Do I
air,
just get a
looking at
rainbow
Charlie
one?
White.
A
Bounces
unicorn.
through, though,
A
to
unicorn
Danny
wig.
Bart, who heads it
Oh,
out only to
rainbow.
McLean. To Naylor, a block by
Sheffield
Dan Neal,
United
comes
2,
back to
Blackpool
Naylor,
1. So
and
Blackpool
out
have
to
pulled a goal
McLean on
back.
the left wing. And McLean now
Ooh.
trying to flick it
Top
out
of the
to Will
table's looking
Keane.
interesting at the
Will
minute.
Keane
Stop the
I
cross.
predicted
up,
3-1
Scotty's,
Sheffield
gonna
United,
play
mate.
it back into
So
the centre to Tom Naylor. And Naylor.
There's no rhythm
across
in
to
this game
Kerr,
at all.
Jack
Both
Kerr
teams just
on
can't
the
keep
far
hold of the
side.
ball
He's
at all,
got
can they?
Derikwa out wide.
Yeah.
The rain
A bit
Not
like
much.
falling
Yeah.
again here. It's played inside straight
Is
to
it
the
raining
mark
at the
of
stadium, I like then? Is it
Dan Neal.
chucking it down?
Sheffield United 2,
Yes, it
Blackpool 1,
is.
but it comes to the back
Look
of the head
at
of
if you can
Jack
see on the
Clark
stream, right? Look
out
at the
for a
crowd and
to
just
Wigan.
look at everybody with the hoods up, arms round like this. They're just
Burnley
fucking.
2, Swansea now.
That's
Yeah.
that's just class as a
0-0
heat
at
wave
the
in
stadium
Sunderland,
line.
though, isn't
Power
it?
puts the ball out. Throw to
Oh,
Sunderland
can you
on
remember?
the
I don't know
left
if
wing
you
in front of
ever went, but like
Stand.
there's a leisure centre in the city centre and had one of
You're
those
looking at
wave
both teams, different
machines.
contrast of
It
that,
looks like
you know,
half the
going
crowd have
about
just
the
been
game.
hit with a wave
Sort of
machine
want to get it down,
because
play
the wind.
Wigan are a little bit more direct. It's who's brave enough.
wave
Uh,
pull.
There's Derikwa.
Gets me
Plays
oofed. I would.
Out again off
Oofed, oofed, oofed.
Elise
Ooh,
says throw
floodlights,
to
ooh.
Wigan.
Let's
on
go,
the halfway
Sunderland.
line,
Let's
on
go.
The right-hand side.
Benidorm at
First
half time.
chance of
To be fair,
Sunderland
something
since
needs to
those.
change. Do you think the weather's having a huge impact on this
been,
game?
A bitty
No, I don't.
non-entity of a game.
I
Here's
just think
Tilt.
it's. I don't know.
McLean out wide.
Not an
He's trying to
excuse, though, is it? When you if you lose a
Keane,
game,
cut
oh,
out
what
by
you could
09, then to
win.
Dan Neal.
We've got
Passing it
loads
through
of
to
excuses in
Pritchard,
our
but he's
back pocket
easily
for this so far.
Wigan
tackled by
look
Watmore.
poor
Now
and Sunderland just
Power
look.
gets the ball from
uninventive
Broadhead.
at the
Trying to
minute.
find Broadhead again, but cut out.
Yeah, that's a
by
good
Sirkin.
summary. So
And
far,
Sirkin now into the centre
like
circle to
up
Pritchard.
to the final
Now,
third,
could this
it's
open
all
up?
Sunderland.
Roberts on the right
Final
hand
third.
side.
Go on!
Roberts calling
Go
for
on,
it.
back of the net!
Is,
Side.
No,
Offside.
no,
Marks in the
no.
penalty area.
That-
It's through,
No.
through the referee's legs and cut out,
Mm-mm.
but it's run back
VAR.
for Pritchard.
Line.
And now
VAR.
Roberts offside. Offside.
Fucking-
Offside.
I wanna-
Ball is ruled out.
Sunderland pull it
Flag
at the back of the
on
net.
straight away.
You
For
see, this
me-
is why the
And it's still
VAR
nil.
I mean, it's
can't
showing
be-
you a freeze frame. I mean, how
Oh.
the hell can you tell from the angle they're showing you? There?
No, you can't. You can. Because if you
Few
look,
moments of
he is
Oh,
the
he's
only
offside
player
there.
in the
Yeah,
box.
yeah,
He's like,
Good play
he's
from
not a full
Sunderland,
yard
but,
offside.
It's a good finish,
Fucking-
though.
In the end, denied by the
Oh,
assistant's flag.
Dartmouth of 1-0, Sunderland 63rd minute goal. That'd be good.
Bradley got it wrong about Blackpool because he said 88
0-0.
Sunderland will score.
We played
88 minutes,
nearly
if we didn't-
33 minutes.
Just
first
no.
Gotta give them some encouragement, Nick. You know, they can play
We've
through.
we've got potentially 2, 4, 6, 8,
Ball cleared by
10,
Amos onto the head of
11 new
Elise.
people coming
out
onto the league
Throw
table
to Wigan,
if we
and
if it stands.
Derikwa will take
It,
this.
well, no, to be fair,
for
Keith will be the
Richardson's
best
team.
one on there with an 8-7 8-7 Sunderland win. To be fair,
Just
that could be
inside the
how many
Sunderland
people are
half
left
on
on the pitch at the end of the game.
Right-hand side, BBC Radio Newcastle. And,
Could you imagine each team having like 3 red
back
cards
to
in like the 50th minute
Kerr,
each?
chased by
What would that
Clark,
do
who
to a
comes back
to a pitch
Ben
this
Amos.
big?
Clark gives chase. Amos swings it clear with his left foot.
It would just feel like a training exercise, right?
Into
Yeah,
the
and
path
it will
of
probably
Tom
go down
Naylor,
in
heads
history,
on
won't
straight
it? You know,
back through
throughout the
to
years.
Patterson.
Yeah.
Who rolls it out to
Which
Lewis
game
Ryan
had
on this right-hand
Which
side.
game had
Ryan
7 red cards in the
back
same
to
game?
Patterson. Patterson passing it to Danny Bart.
Yeah, for Wigan, they also have rugby games on at
Bart.
the DW Stadium. They have rugby games on there
Out
as well.
through the centre. Hunter taking this on up towards the
Boys in blue, hello,
runs into
welcome.
Will Keane. Now Power to Broadhead. And
How is Man City playing at the minute? I'm presuming they're playing on Sunday.
They're playing Sunday,
Back it comes now to Watmore and through towards.
It's all Sunderland this half, to be honest. I think Wigan have had one half decent chance. It was easy collected by Patterson. Beyond that, nothing really. And I'm saying that, and then they end up probably going up and score.
Amos clears wide on the
nil-nil wouldn't be a bad result, would it? I mean, it's
trying to get it
better
on
than a defeat, isn't it?
Keane gets it back to Naylor.
Well, yeah.
Out to McLean on halfway on the left, and he sweeps it up to Danny Barr, who clears it straight to Tom Naylor.
I mean,
into the centre circle to Max Power.
It's not good enough, mate. Like James says.
But back inside
there's goals in this game. There's definitely goals in this game. We just want them our way, right?
Keane finds Broadhead. Back to Power.
Don't want to end up in league again.
I think this is the first time.
Get it up to Keane. Little back heel for Broadhead.
I think the crowd's the crowd that has like the pitch side tickets. They're all like, you see back there. They're moving further and further away from the pitch because it's chucking it down. So I'm running.
This is where
it not?
You've got to concentrate.
No, it's not bad enough, mate. It's just raining. It's not bad. So I'm running of content Riley Man 221. Welcome. He says I'm a Newcastle fan.
So McLean with
but
this corner.
I like Sunderland.
Right.
I mean,
the first of the game swings in towards the far
what?
post and off the head of Watmore for a goal kick.
Oh, Newcastle.
Welcome.
We've got 10 minutes until half time, but we'll have a few.
You've got to be the only Newcastle fan who's ever said that. Like literally ever.
Really?
Welcome along.
Welcome, but Will George.
You will have to pick one eventually. Pretty sure I'm certain amount of red cards in the game is cancelled. Yes. So if your team goes down to 6 players, your team is forfeit because it's seen as a vulnerability. But
so does that mean the result will stand whatever the score is?
No, the game's forfeit. So
therefore, if we're getting beat 3-0, can't we tactically get 6 players sent off and then the game will forfeit and we won't lose?
Yeah, it has to be rescheduled. But your players, every player that got a red card gets a 5-match ban. So you don't really want that, do you? We can't play. We play Sunday. Can't do City Liverpool on Saturday. Oh yeah, fair.
We're not going to get.
You got to think of the money, haven't you?
What's the crack about the 3 p.m. kickoffs on a Saturday that they're going to be allowed to screen them?
Back to Amos.
What do you mean?
You know, like in the football league, all 3 o'clock kickoffs. You know, there's this mask, there's this law, there's this rule where they're not allowed to be shown.
Yeah. On domestic telly, yeah.
That's going to be abolished.
Oh, that'd be good. It means opening day of the season might be more interesting, especially the final day of the season.
I mean, not necessarily on telly, but like social platforms like FCFC can start showing every single game at 3 o'clock. Because what they're saying is the fan base has grown every single year in the football league. This will help it grow it even further. So it's going to happen.
Quickly taken, it's dropped to
the more games that are shown, the better.
Pritchard now to Roberts.
Why not play this?
Here's Gooch.
Minch.
Yeah. It's a throw
I'm guessing.
Sunderland.
No, I'm thinking he's talking about Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell.
Roberts again on the line. He's trying to get inside now for Pritchard, but it's just run away from him. And
it's not happening. It's not happening. Broadhead.
Up towards the halfway line. O'Nien wins it in the air, but it drops for Power.
Yeah,
well collected by
It's a stupid rule, really, when you think of it. Like SCFC, you're not allowed to let people buy the pass to watch the 3 o'clock game. I mean, not everybody can get to the match.
At the feet of Nathan Broadhead.
Yeah. Oh my God! How is that not a card? Fuck off!
We've got a new subscriber, Thomas Mitchell.
O'Nien.
So, not Lyndon Gooch. Lugo 9 is facing towards Patterson. White comes up behind him, grabs him by the collar, and just literally yanks it, and he falls on the floor. Luckily, he made the pass before that happened. But how is that not a fucking yellow card? Seriously.
If it were a Sunderland player, it would be different. We know it would. If a Sunderland player did that foul, oh God.
The referee clearly wasn't paying attention.
The rain falls heavier again.
Mark Quinn, look. Newcastle is better though. No, that's just lies. That's just lies.
So welcome to the Geordie Storm streamer. He says, "Shouts, come on, Wigan."
Inside to
I mean,
well, welcome to the chat, Geordie Storm. Anyway,
Gooch has gone back.
we'll buy them dinner first, shall we?
O'Nien looking for Pritchard on the right here.
We've had better.
Pritchard has gone
I'm a Sunderland fan, but I don't like Newcastle. Paul, that's like every Sunderland fan.
Yeah, 6-0.
With a little bit of common sense, you like one or the other. You shouldn't. There shouldn't be like, all right. Nah.
It's like you don't get an Arsenal fan thing. I support Arsenal, but I like Tottenham as well.
Oh, I like how Tottenham play it. No, you just can't do it.
Just trying to flick it back through to
I
Robertson.
don't know that one, but I'd rather have Newcastle fan who doesn't embarrass their club over the one that does. Oh yeah, absolutely. Same with Sunderland fans. We have some embarrassing people that.
And he will just nod this back.
Geordie Storm streamer says, "No man, good luck, lads." Hey, there's nothing wrong with a bit of banter, Geordie lad. There's nothing wrong with a bit of banter.
Yeah, no. Like we both have embarrassing fans. I think we've learned that over our history. You had the horse puncher. We had.
Trying to get it inside then to Broadhead, but it's won by Pritchard.
Can't remember.
It's opened up a little bit for him.
Well, we had a I know. Well, I know there was a, you know, in League One and not League One, yeah, the last season of League One last season, there was a stupid Sunderland fan being racist towards a Shrewsbury player.
Oh yeah, he can get fucked.
Yeah, he can. Not bad.
To Luke O'Nien. On the right of the centre.
Yeah, I think the banter's in. I mean, of course, deep down, a lot of Sunderland fans are envy for where Newcastle are and what's happening. You wouldn't be human if you weren't. But I do think the banter's important. Go on.
Sunderland, Clark shot, Sunderland right. It's a goal kick, but that needs to be pulled back for. That needs to be pulled back for a free kick, for a yellow card.
Trying to get it on his left, and it's
oh, you took right out there.
By Jack Clark.
Play again by Roberts.
You get relegated all the time. Technically, Newcastle have been relegated more times than Sunderland, so.
But Clark trying to.
Just more recently, we have been more often.
The Geordie Storm streamer says we need you back in the Premier League. I mean, let's face it, the Premier League is more exciting when the two big guns from the North East are there. You can't say
he's getting on the ball in those spaces.
Yeah, and yeah, I've got respect for the current Newcastle squad because they have got quality in there. They're just playing in the wrong colours. It's as simple as that.
As the ball bounces out, the throw to Sunderland.
They picked the wrong city. It's as simple as that.
Inside the
lie, right. No spamming, and you're spamming.
Go on.
To O'Nien and out to Gooch.
Shoot! Lord driven! Oh my god!
Why wasn't he reading that?
Lovely play from
man, he wasn't reading where the ball was going.
Oh, he goes past another one.
What is Rivera doing?
And he played it across the face.
We should be ahead now. This is the second time we've shot it.
Roberts should have read that situation. He should have been a bit further forward there. He should have been there. Like, tap that in.
So, did you notice in that play though, the person that was the furthest ahead was Alessi.
Turned it on then, Patrick Roberts.
He's all over the place,
just
isn't he?
Needed the
he's looking as our potential. He's very like he wants the ball a lot, which is fantastic. That's what we want from our players, right? Putting in the shift.
So Geordie Storm, who are you guys playing? You must be playing tomorrow, Newcastle.
Away by Elise from Keane.
I don't know.
Clark on the left.
Just drop off Steve Bruce at the swim.
Knocked out by Derrick, but it's the throw to Sunderland.
Sheffield United 2, Blackpool 2.
Oh, piss.
What?
Wigan half on the
Roberts. Roberts! No, not enough. Oh, Luke O'Nien.
3 against 2 here, now it's 3 against 3.
In the air, heads it to Max Power. Back.
It's 1-0 Wigan.
And then up to Broadhead with a
get fucked.
Skills
Charlie White
to manoeuvre the ball around O'Nien.
It was inside the box.
On the left-hand side, he curls it back into the penalty area. And a goal from Charlie.
Not again.
Swings his left-footed in.
Get fucked.
Smashes it past Patterson. And
well, it was on the cards,
the lead.
No, it really wasn't.
Not for them to score without a next player has to do.
And
what the fuck were our defenders doing?
Good play. but you've got to give him credit.
No, B.
Yeah.
B rated. The stats are good, just need to get one in.
Onto his left, and he drove it
Good
into
finish.
the bottom left corner.
Mm-hmm.
But it came from
Geordies
Broadhead.
have got Man U
His
tomorrow, he says,
neat
for
little
fuck's
flick
sake. It's an
past
easy
the
3
First-
points for the Mags, that, isn't it?
and in
That is
into
the first
penalty
proper
area and
chance
across
Wigan
the
have
wall.
had, isn't it?
That's what happens when you,
44 minutes in.
Has given Wigan the
that's
lead.
what happens when
And
you
it's
can't put the
fucking-
ball in the net, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got a mountain
Charlie
to climb
Wyke.
Yeah.
Typical.
We said it.
It
who-
never
who
happens to
scored
any
the
other
first
club,
goal
does it?
was
Form
critical, and
club
again,
scoring against.
like at Swansea last
Mhm.
week.
Having
right
a
on
rest.
the cusp of
Yeah,
half
go
time.
and chill out for about half an hour. Come back and we'll be 3-1 up.
Yes. I tell you
Bag
what,
of
we won't be
shite.
best
Yeah,
pleased with
probably
that.
scanny. It's just
And now the restart.
it's just the
Pritchard
counter there,
back to
and
Embleton.
we lost that because
You know,
um
Carlisle
Oh,
won
nine.
by instant.
yeah, 09 was swinging that air.
We could have seen
Well,
a
I did,
goal
I did a
from
video against the
Patrick
Swansea
Roberts.
game, and I was like
Moments
highlighting
later,
how
in fact,
shit
we
we were
see
defending, not
a
tightly marking
standard
our men.
Charlie White
The
finish.
opposition, a lot of
4
fans were
minutes of
saying,
added
"Oh,
time
it's
at the
not
end
the
of
defence
this
that's the problem, it's the
first
strikers." Well, yeah, it is the
45
strikers,
minutes,
but our defence has been really
into
off
which we
the last
go.
few
Wigan
games.
leading.
Charlie White
Yeah.
is the space and time there.
Now.
Yeah, but we're going to
times, I
be
think we're too
blaming
slow, aren't
Luke
we?
O'Nien for that
And I think,
You
as
know,
you said
because
earlier,
like he missed the
conceding, which they
easy
now
challenge, but there was 4 passes
Maybe-
after that
maybe
moment.
They might play with a little bit more
So,
freedom.
Like
Ball with
the majority of the
Sirkin.
blame and the
Pushes
like
it on
attacking
now
prowess from that came
to
from
Dan
that
Neil,
weak
who
pass, the weak
survives a
challenge
from
attempt.
Power.
But
Sorry, Clark.
there was
yes,
still
survives a
time to
challenge
get
from Max
back,
Power,
put
gets the
in
ball
a
to
block,
Luke O'Nien and out
stop
to
the shot, but it
Embleton on
just
this
wasn't
right-hand
good
side.
enough.
And
Positioning
down the
was
line
all
to
out
Gooch.
from
Gooch
most of Sunderland players
gets
after
back
that.
to
After
I
that,
just hope this isn't the Tony
Embleton,
Mowbray settling
back
in now.
again to the back of
buy
the
him back.
centre circle.
I wouldn't
And
mind
it's,
Wyke back,
far
to be
out
honest.
to
I mean,
Sirkin.
Sunderland
He's
is
still
starting to
clearly
Sirkin.
performing.
Back
Starting to
to
slip down
Danny
that table
Bart.
pretty quick.
And into
It'll carry
Dan
on.
Neil.
So
Neil out here to the
they need
right.
to,
To
they
Yeah.
need to
Luke
watch
O'Nien.
themselves. I'm telling you.
O'Nien to
Embarrassing.
Pritchard.
Maybe we can do a
Back to
U-turn.
O'Nien
Like
inside
based
to
on what we've
Roberts.
seen so far, that
Back
was
to
completely out of the
Luke
blue.
O'Nien looking for
It's not like
Embleton.
they've deserved the
Middlesbrough
goal.
one,
Oh no, but
Blackburn
it's
two.
about
The
scoring
ball's gone out
goals,
for a throw
and
to
we
Sunderland.
can't put the
Halfway
ball in that
inside
they
the
can.
Wigan half on this right-hand side is left
I
by
think it just
Pritchard.
sums
Yeah.
up. I think that just
Make
sums
change
up, you know,
macaroni.
too slow to
Nothing
do
against
anything.
Sunderland, but I clapped when
Back
Wyke
to
scored.
Dan
Fair.
Neil
It was a decent
Turns
goal.
in the
Like
centre
he's
circle.
clinical.
and plays it here to
Borough have pulled
Luke
one back.
O'Nien, out
Maybe
here
we
wide
can.
to Gooch on the
2-1
right.
in the Borough
That was
game.
Charlie Wyke's first goal of the season,
Hello,
incidentally.
boys. Where you going
Has
outside?
come back now
So-
down
Make
to
a change, macaroni.
Neil at the edge of the penalty area. At the edge
Paul
of the
saying
centre
DJ is
circle.
spot on.
Finds
Playing
Sirkin,
non-defenders,
trying to
Gooch
get
and
away
O'Nien
here,
will
gets the
cause
ball
problems.
inside, but fouled by Max
We're too
Powers.
slow going forward, man. We're too slow and
No,
too
it was,
predictable.
Keane who caught him. Free kick to Sunderland.
I could see us
How
being
much-
another winless
Opportunity if they can
weekend
get
for
the goal
Sunderland. Like,
back
I
before
just can't see where we're
half-time.
going to get a
We
goal
played,
from.
2 minutes of the minimum
Drop to
4.
15th. No,
But Charlie
Um,
White's goal in the 44th.
I
mean,
can
how many
see if
games-
we get bent on it off time, that might be good.
How
That
many
might be
games is it now
helpful for us.
without a
Kick
win?
then from the left.
This will be our
Pritchard
fifth.
just placing the ball.
Soon
So
I
we
know.
won five
Someone needs to
games
challenge
ago
this.
against Reading,
You know
3-0,
it's going to go.
and since
Just gotta
then it's
gamble.
not been
Yeah.
great. Handball, man,
Towards the
ref.
far post.
So
Fucking
Pritchard
watch the game.
curls this in, and it's easily cleared by
Probably got a
Kerr.
Wigan
Will
shirt
come back
underneath
in
his
now.
No, he
And, at the edge
didn't
of
see
the
it because he was
area,
running
calls for our
back
ball
into the middle of the
Keane.
pitch.
Pritchard's appealing to the referee, but it's gone out, and
But
it's a throw.
it was
This
a
is why
handball.
The
we
outcome
are in the championship.
for Sunderland on the far side.
Leave it
Nearly
Dortmund
3
if you
minutes
want.
of
Leave
the
it Dortmund, it's a bit hot.
minimum 4 played.
Fucking Wigan, man. Come on.
Neil back
Ow.
to Sirkin,
There's a
back
man.
again
Well
to Danny Bart. And Bart across here.
Plenty
Luke
of time yet.
O'Nien
Come on,
at the edge
lads.
of the
Yeah, to be fair,
Sunderland
we've
penalty
put
area.
out better
Burnley
performances in
3,
most
Swansea
second
0.
halves, and we've been pretty good this
Bart
half. It's just
bringing it out
again been
and
clinical
out
in front
to
of goal.
Sirkin on the far side.
Get
Sirkin
get
forced
our
to
new
Pritchard
lads
just
on,
inside the
and
Wigan
we'll.
half. And
I
Pritchard,
think we might
Power tries to tackle him.
do much better.
Pritchard tries
What
to
on
thread it
earth
through
is that?
to
Is that on
Embleton,
the?
but Naylor cuts it out
That's on the Sunderland
Here's
stream.
Broadhead
That
again.
static.
on halfway on the
The
left-hand side.
fuck?
McLean on the overlap. Broadhead
What are they
plays
doing?
it back to Curtis Tilt with 30 seconds left of the minimum 4. What more? more back to the goalkeeper, Ben Amos. And Ben Amos.
No strikers, no goals.
Play it up over the
Hardly
halfway
rocket science.
line, headed away by Danny
Yeah,
Bart, and it'll
fair
come
point.
back through to Amos.
Well made, Alan.
Seconds really left of this first half.
Was Sims really making that much of a difference the last 3 or 4 appearances when he was playing
yes.
for us?
James McLean.
He was.
Cutting back here to Naylor.
if he wasn't scoring the goals, he was
4
feeding it
minutes
to
played.
somebody who was in a better
Broadhead on the
position to
left.
him.
And
So,
back
yeah.
to Naylor.
Offside.
Tony
There goes
Mowbray
the
must obviously
half-time
think
whistle.
that we haven't got anything in depth to
And
put
it'll
on
be
as a
Wigan
striker.
who go in with a lead of
Um,
1 goal, and that was from Charlie
yeah,
Wyke.
we haven't got the
just
depth.
before
That's Speakman's
half-time.
problem, though, right?
And so Sunderland have got to
Speakman's
assess
legacy.
how to get back in this
Wigan.
game in the second half. They've had chances.
Might be
But,
overreacting,
few
but it
and far
looks like it's
between.
going to be a
As you
relegation battle soon enough.
said in the
We
first
won't
half,
have
almost play
Stuart
with the
back
fear
until
of
after the
conceding a
World
goal.
Cup.
Yeah, indeed. And
But we,
you know,
there was a
you've hit the nail
a statement
on the
made
head
by
there.
Sunderland and
Yeah,
Tony Mowbray in the press
How did they
release
get back in the game?
in the midweek, a couple
I
of
think
days
they've
ago,
got to
2-3
up the
days ago,
tempo in
basically saying
regards of the
Sims
passing.
is back at training.
You know, we've got to
He's not
have
match
a little
fit,
bit more
but he's
better,
on the way back, so he could be back
shall we
for
say,
Tuesday.
tempo,
night, for sure.
intensity to the game.
So
I think it suits Wigan.
maybe our
Stop
5-game
start,
spell without a
taking the time
striker,
with throwing,
or 6-game
free
spell,
kicks,
is now over and
slowing
done
the
with.
game right
Maybe.
now, which suits them. You know,
It's going to
we're
read some
playing at
stuff
home.
on social
Yes,
media.
we've got to up the tempo.
I'm
We've got
just
a
going
better
to
movement, especially up
mute
front.
scfc.com
it
because
might
the adverts
change
for
it.
fanny pads will be coming on, so I don't want to hear that. A lot of people are basically saying, what happens when you rush in and get a below bang average manager? They're starting to creep in now, and they will. Mixture of fans saying first chance and they've scored. That's what happens when you have a fit striker. It was written in the stars, always happens, it's part of the script. Sign a striker. A lot of people are just saying striker. Can someone say, remember when we had a striker? Someone says, we're actually playing alright as well, but it's about scoring goals, and unfortunately we're not scoring, and that is our downfall at the moment.
We've been playing alright. I don't think we've been playing terribly. It's just that one counter, and that's it. It's one moment. It's clinicalness. That's what we haven't got at the minute.
We have been awful. Too many players that ain't up to this. Embo, Neil and Pritchard are not good enough. We have no striker, and Wigan are absolutely crap as well.
No, we should definitely be beating Wigan. We're dominating, and we're just not putting the ball in the back of the net. The one fucking job.
Tilt
Pick
should,
up
Tilt
points.
should be off for Wigan.
Wyke should have had a yellow card as well with that pull down. But the referee's missing a lot, and the third officials are not doing anything to say, look, this is bullshit. But we did make that one sliding challenge where they thought it was a straight red. It wasn't.
Does it go to show you how poor
it's-
our side is if two players missing that and all of a sudden we just collapse?
Yeah, Leroy's coming with a really, really, really common sense statement here. I think it's about time we play Bailey Wright instead of a player who isn't a centre back. I don't know if anybody actually heard that. I think it's time that Bailey Wright should be playing instead of a player who isn't actually a centre back. So get Luke O'Nien out of centre back. Get Gooch away from the defence. Like we're playing midfielders in defence when we've got a defender on the bench who wants to play. Like what's happening with Bailey Wright in a minute? Tony Mowbray can only play Speakman's players. Good point. It had to be Wyke. Couldn't have been anybody else. Half time.
Well, let's face
Give
it,
the young lad a chance.
the odds are pretty stacked against Sunderland. I mean, how many players ex-players have Wigan got? I mean, you can't deny. White. He's a quality striker.
Yeah. He is. Like, yeah. If he was playing for us, we would be absolutely raving about how good that was. So welcome along to the stream. Thank you very much for subbing, Alex. David McMahon says, "Keep the faith. Some of the football we've played this season is the best I've seen in years." Really good point. Wigan have one shot on goal, and typically they score. We will win this game. I hope so. It does feel like it is just completely out the blue for this game that Wigan are ahead. But all they need to do now is park the bus, because we have struggled against the park the bus and time wasting teams.
They get a second or it's game over, and I would say
Not necessarily, because Sheffield were 2-0 ahead. They're now 2-2.
but they've got strikers we haven't. And I do
Borough were 2-0 behind, and now they've got one back in. I don't think this league's too tight to say like 2 goals and we're out of it. I think we just need to perform in front of goal. It's our final third. We're just a little bit nervous in front of goal. That's it. And you expect that from midfielders, because they're not like clinical. They're not. That's not their designated job. That's what they've been asked to do today and the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I don't know. I think we can definitely win this one with a better team. We have played much better than Wigan this first half. Yeah, Sims is better. So yeah, it is what it is. We are where we are. We've got to come out. So there was a comment, I can't find it when I'm scrolling. That basically says subs need to be made at half time rather than at the 60-minute mark. Do you agree with that? And if so, who would you sub on? Just like right now. You start testing the keeper. Big man Daz.
On in defence, I'd do that and bring Bennett on.
A team full of wingers and wide midfielders. Balance is all wrong. Yeah, that's essentially what it feels like, right? You had Alessi, who's playing as a striker, even though he's put on the pitch to be a left wing back. It's really, really, yeah, it's just players just running around the pitch with no real objective. It feels like that in any ways. Keith predicted 8-7 and you laugh. Now that's 1-0. Not looking so silly now. I mean, 1 goal to 9 to 15. Yeah. I'm a little bit. I'm still saying it's not going to be 8-7. It could be like 3-2, 2-3, either way. This is an interesting comment I haven't seen from many Sunderland fans so far. Neuer chat says Pritchard is just hopeless. Put on one of the young lads on. I think in this game, I think you're right there. Overall, though,
Tell you what, though, a point would be a good result, really, now, wouldn't it?
It'd be better than none. Yes. I don't think no points is fair for what we've played so far.
It's just cruel, isn't it? It's about scoring goals. It's that's how you win the games, and it's frustrating.
I'd be very interested to see if this game finishes with all 22 players on the pitch, because there's been some really dangerous challenges been flying in. It's just screwed your bets up. Colin, stop betting on Sunderland games. Just ignore Sunderland and bet on everybody else. Just ignore Sunderland games because it never works out the way you expect. About time Pritchard chipped in with a goal or provided one from a set piece. I'm sick of us having shots at goal direct from the free kick and never even getting it on target. Go for a playthrough. Do you agree with that? Either of you two?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think every single shot that we've had from a set piece has either been too weak and easily collected by the goalkeeper, or it's been like in the row 200. Actually, mad. You're the third person who's asked. I don't know. We don't know. If they're not telling us, we can't tell anything. Will Gooch be travelling to Qatar perhaps for sub for the USA? Maybe. We don't want to get him injured. Maybe with that, maybe that's why we're not playing Bailey Wright. Maybe there's some kind of contract or commercial deal with the Australian national team to not play him in many games because they don't want him injured for the World Cup. Maybe that's why he's not playing, because he's definitely better than putting 09, who's out of position there, or like you said, Gooch, who's out of position, definitely out of position at the back. I would like to see Bath and Wright like just basically owning defences, like clean sheets every game. Can't see us. The worry. Oh yeah, this is a good point. The worry is I can't see us scoring 2 and not conceding again. So we need to be more attacking mindseted to do that, right?
Yeah, and be more clinical.
So does big man Daz get it right here? Bring Bennett on, and it always looks like more lively when he does come on.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I also could go back to the Watford game. Look what he did there.
the Watford game was a bit of a weird one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Especially Watford's first goal, Jesus.
I don't know. I just think we need to put the ball in the back of the net more often. I think that's the core and the basic of it. There's a lot of back and forth of how we actually get through and do that, but the easiest option, like everybody's pointing out, have a striker. That's their job. But we've had strikers in the past that have basically not scored many goals for us, and that was their job. Just look at Josie Altidore back in the Prem. So just because we have a striker who's supposed to be putting in the back of the net doesn't mean they will. I think Sims will, for the most part, at this level. I don't know. Sim Larson's retiring. First free kick. Would you get Seb Larson back for free kicks over Pritchard? Would you get McGeady back? I know he's recently retired, but McGeady wasn't a bad option for us. He put it in the back of the net or could deliver it quite a lot more often than Pritchard has now.
Did Pop Robson back in?
Thought he went to Hibernian. McGeady.
Yeah, he's went into the Scottish leagues. Most of our players generally, managers do, to be fair. Yeah, man of the world. It's shambolic situation. Absolutely shambolic. We should have had a third striker or third option striker in the transfer window.
It's not as if the fans have been hinting. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they've got themselves to blame, really. It's just the fans that suffer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. When did we last score from a corner? We haven't scored from a set piece this season. So I've got all of the Sunderland highlights and Sunderland goals, like literally just saved on my computer so far this season. Every single one of our goals is from open play. That's the one good thing that we have. We've had 17 goals this season, all from open play. So that, compared to the rest of the league, is brilliant. So if we're going to score, we are going to score from open play, which is what we've been looking best at so far this game. I'm doing this hand gesture where it's like that, but it's really far out. If we don't start winning the games, the manager will be gone soon. Like I said, I think 7 games in, our team, our supporters will be basically saying Mowbray's clearly not the man for us.
Well, the thing is, it's a results business, Anth, and if he's not getting the results, and it's not just for Sunderland, this is right across the board, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a results business, and if you're not getting them, then Sunderland cannot afford to get relegated. All the hard work getting out of it, getting out of Division 1, they don't want to be getting back down there. So if there's any hint of that happening, then they'll have to act, won't they?
Yeah, act quickly.
That's it.
Should we go through the half-time scores before we get back underway? We're about 3-4 minutes away from the second half. In the Premier League, it's Fulham 1, Bournemouth 2, and the other game is goalless between Wolves and Nottingham Forest. In the league that we're in the one we care about, early games, Luton beat QPR 3-1, Rotherham beat Huddersfield 2-1, Bristol City are 1-0 down against Millwall, Burnley are 3-0 up against Swansea, Cardiff are getting beat by Coventry at Cardiff. Middlesbrough and Blackburn is now back underway. That's a 2-1 lead for Blackburn. Preston Stokes 0-0. That's what to be fair, most people expected. Reading are behind against West Brom. I said Reading should be absolutely dominating this game. Sheffield and Blackpool are 2-2, and the Sunderland-Wigan game is obviously Wigan winning 1-0. Yeah, that's where we're at. We started today in 13th. We've slipped down to 15th so far. If we do manage to flip this result, how high can we climb? Is it 10th?
Yeah,
I think it's 10th. 10th is a much better position than 13th. It's not. How do we put it? I think most fans at the start of the season were saying, as long as we survive, everything will be all right. Now that we're 5 games on the bounce without a win, it's
just natural to start panicking, and you wouldn't be a true Sunderland fan if you didn't. especially that the fact that we've only won one game at home this season. At home.
Yeah.
Leachy himself, come on, Sunderland, please beat him for the Bolton boys. Doug B says it's not just a striker what was needed. Gooch and 09 are not defenders, which we all know, forced to play that position due to lack of defence, and that's been going on for how long now?
This is the 7th game. This is the 7th game. Neuer Chat says Pritchard is the main problem. That's a bold claim. His corners and free kicks, even and general play, is absolute rubbish. Do you think he needs a rest and just try one of the new lads starting out? That's clearly an option, but is that the right option for most of us to pick from?
It sounds
Pritchard.
But they clearly don't see enough talent. To basically, they think what's on that pitch is better than what could be bringing in.
If here's a good question as well. If we do get rid of Tony Mowbray, what are the other manager options right now? It's the same ones as we had a couple of weeks ago, but with the addition of Steve Bruce. And fuck that, I don't want that at all. Embleton should be taking Pritchard. Embleton should be taking free kicks, says Leroy. Pritchard should hit the bar. Can't hit the bandar. He used to. Pritchard's form is down because he doesn't have strikers to play with. Defenders must be confident before they play at us. I don't think they are. We have kept a couple of clean sheets in this winless run, so maybe. Oh, there's been a sub. Gooch off.
Under sevens or
4-2-3-1 apparently, according to the commentators here. Game Boy gutted, missed the game with a broken hand. Unlucky Game Boy, Ben.
Too many ham shanks.
Strikers, so we need 2 keepers.
Thanks. 5 wins is not good enough. Yeah.
Ahmad Diallo.
Dan says, "Hi, Daddy, you're so hot." Thank you.
Replaced for the second 45.
Tipperary.
Well,
where in the league is not a problem at the moment. It's our squad policy. Too many midfielders and players playing out of position. Yeah.
Interesting.
Right, we're back underway. We've made a sub at half time, which is a rare thing for Sunderland to do, when it is the right thing to do as well. So yeah, kind of happy with that. Let me just quickly double confirm who's gone on and off.
I think Diallo's gone on. Come on.
And
Diallo's come on for Gooch. That's the only sub. Yeah.
Stroud, all in black.
So that does push us further up the pitch, though, doesn't it?
Checking his watch.
I think that's good though about Diallo coming on. Is that a good sub?
Shuffles out and Wigan
Gooch.
get the second half
Thank you.
underway.
Wigan says Clayson Gomes. Welcome. Gomez. Wigan
Wigan
are winning. So Wigan fans, congratulations, but we're hoping it's not for long.
For a throw to Sunderland.
Also, whilst we're just setting up in the second half, I've got the links to both Jacob and DJ in the About section. If you want to check out their channels, feel free to do so. Smash the sub on them and hit the like on as many videos as you can. That'd be great. Thank you. So opening couple of seconds of this second half. The crowd is quiet.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's deafening quiet. How do we do you think the crowd will have much to do in changing the feeling behind this game?
Without a doubt, I mean, but they will get it once Sunderland start playing some exciting attacking football. The fans will start turning up the volume. But there's a concerned sort of atmosphere at Stadium United at the moment.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. Oh, the lack of noise means you can feel it at least.
He's cut a little bit inside, then swings his left foot through it, looking to try and get it down on this left-hand side to Pritchard, who has to chase back.
Yeah.
He had some
Sirkin.
interesting comments about us, didn't he?
Pritchard looked a bit
Oh
frustrated
yeah,
then. He
he's a
wanted the ball
dickhead.
swept
I don't
forwards
like
again
him.
quickly, but it's now played to
Just as a
Pritchard on the
human,
halfway
like
line
as a
on the
player, he's a
touchline.
quality player, but as
He's
a
urging everybody to get the
actual
ball
individual,
forwards,
absolute
Elise.
bellend.
Plays it
Don't
What did he
like
inside
say?
to
What did he
To
say
be fair,
about us?
and
he's
across, then on the
basically
far side to O'Nien.
he's
And
as
I
cocky as Conor
switched,
McGregor, but
Elise
just
with
a little
Sirkin,
bit
hasn't
more
No,
racist against the English. It's
Sirkin
really
is playing
fucking
left
weird.
back.
Oh, you know, I've made a point about not wearing the poppy, didn't he?
As a
Yeah.
back
So
four.
yeah, fair enough. You've got your views, but just keep it
Yeah.
to yourself.
So
He's
Luke O'Nien is
he's not
actually
like
playing as a
racist in
right
colour.
back.
It's racist in nation,
Here's
which
Key.
is
Right.
still a
Trying to get the
racist
ball through the
gesture.
middle to Broadhead. And
Oh,
Watmore's
so
down.
speaking about having to come back from behind,
On that
Blackpool are now
left-hand side,
3-2 up.
McLean's
Clayson,
running at,
thank you very much for the sub.
O'Nien and swings his shot wide. It's a goal kick
Yeah,
to Sunderland.
Sheffield United are losing 3-2 against Blackpool.
That's mad. They could lose 3 on the trot.
1 still, 1-0 to Wigan.
That's ridiculous.
No,
Start
they
of the
lost
second
2,
half.
they drew 1, and this would be,
Passes
again,
retrieving
very
the
similar
ball.
form to us. 5 games without a win. And they're top of the league.
He's gone back as a
Or were
centre
top of the
back
league, now
outside
Burnley
half.
are.
Yeah,
Sirkin's gone on to this left.
Ahmad,
back
pass it,
position.
you
pushed
dick.
Luke Nines.
Elise,
Luke O'Nien's
Pritchard,
on his right
Pritchard
back.
down on the left-hand wing.
here's Pritchard.
doing all
trying to
right.
Get the ball, but it's come out for a throw to
Sirkin.
Sunderland on this near side. And
Come on, Sunderland. Whips it in. Low driven. Headed out. Luke O'Nien.
Elise plays it across.
Circle out. Roberts.
Wide on
Cuts.
the far
Oh,
side
he's embarrassing this
O'Nien,
defender.
plays it back in
Pass it
here
back to O'Nien.
Elise.
Right.
Oh,
Cycle it. Sunderland
Now
on the
taking the lead,
attack.
it's 3-2.
Blackpool are
As
class.
the ball played down the
Blackpool,
wing
when they
to
played us,
Pritchard.
were
Sirkin inside
horrible
here
to
now
watch.
to
They just
Embleton.
parked the bus for the
Embleton just
entire
flicks it through
time.
into the penalty area, but
I think that's what
it's
we're going to be doing
possessed.
now.
Whipped off his
So-
feet, out to Diricwa.
Whatever works. Like with football, I do like the
Elise
philosophy. Whatever
chasing
works,
back
do
to
it. Like, it doesn't
the
really
ball
matter.
here.
If you're frustrating the opposition team,
Sunderland playing
who
it into
cares?
the middle to
Corner ball,
Danny
Sunderland.
Bart. And out to Luke
Come on,
O'Nien
Sunderland.
on the halfway line on the
Again,
right now.
second
Ahmad.
half starting, all
Ahmad
Sunderland, 4 minutes
cutting
in.
inside on his
Wigan
left
had
foot here
a couple of passes
just,
here and there. Nothing.
into the centre circle and laying it off to Elise through to Pritchard out to Sirkin.
Well defended
wide on
there.
this left-hand
Rather than
side,
cross it in
inside
for
to
the
Clark.
corner, we take it
Clark
short and we're looking
for
to
Ahmad just managed to
drive
get
it from the
away
left
McLean,
into the
finds Luke
centre
O'Nien,
of
he
the
crosses,
pit.
it's headed
That's
clear though
weird.
by Tilt. Out to O'Nien again, and now Roberts
Fulham
down the
2,
right with the
Bournemouth
penalty area
2.
with his left. He's trying to
Thank you for the
find a
update,
way in
Super.
past Naylor. It gets round him. McLean's there now.
Oh.
He's played it a little bit hard back for O'Nien. Who's
Right,
got it
lads.
to Ahmad, and then back out.
Do you think it's
to
a better
Roberts
start,
on the
or do you
right-hand
think it's just
side.
again
Roberts
continuation
on
of
his left
Can't
not
here,
doing
it's
enough?
a continuation.
side to Dan Neal
Yeah.
to Ahmad. Ahmad
Could
through
be
to
another loss
Pritchard.
today,
Pritchard
guys,
being
so-
forced out. Comes
We've got
back to
40
Dan
minutes.
Neal in the middle,
40
and
minutes,
now
mate.
down to
Lot can happen.
Elise, and Elise down
And
this
they could get a
left-hand
second
side.
and all.
Sirkin back to Elise, once on the
Exactly.
goal line.
They could get a
Rolls
couple of
it
red
back in,
cards because I
and it's,
can't. Like Charlie
cleared
White should be on a yellow.
into touch
I don't know
by
how
the
he's not.
Corner flag for a throw to Sunderland.
That's where you need. That's where you're missing the striker, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's the
McLean, I think he
natural-
played under Martin
You
O'Neill.
want to get in there, strikers.
Yes, and was he
Throw
Decanio
taken
area
by
as well? Oh,
Sirkin,
Wolves
who
have took
gets
the
it
lead
back to
against
Embleton.
Forest.
Sirkin to Embleton
1-0.
again.
Wow.
Forest's
Trying to
return to the Premier
find a
League
way
after
through,
such a
plays it
long
out
gap
again
has
wide
been
on the left to
pretty
Sirkin, and
shocking.
now
I know they
Pritchard,
haven't
Pritchard
like spent a
trying to
lot. They spent a fair
Yeah.
amount, but
Play
they
off
haven't done a
out,
Fulham, have
throw
they?
to Wigan, Fulham 2,
How is
Bournemouth
that
2.
not a fucking card?
They're in the sixth
How
minute of
is
the
that
second
not a
half.
card?
Wigan still leading them 1-0.
So
Charlie
the-
goal just
Their
before
Lacking
Tilt, their
half-time.
defender, is shepherding the ball out, but pushes Ahmad in the
I think
back
they'll bring on
and pushes him again,
Jefferson Bennett.
and he's
Yeah.
fine.
The most will it
Like the
take
referee's like,
Pritchard
yeah,
off?
no, that's all right.
He'll be annoyed.
Fucking piss off, ref.
Yeah,
Keep the faith, Jacob.
Yeah.
take that as red, I think.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna
Here's Danny Bart.
save that and
Just
close that
another
down
Wigan
because
goal,
it's just
three
taking
Wigan,
up.
Wigan.
Wigan, and everyone else has beaten Wigan
Broadhead to
apart from.
McLean to White.
Well,
Well,
probably
no,
from-
mate, that's a bit of a lie. They have they're a sixth if they beat us. Not everybody's beating them, clearly.
Wolves 1, Nottingham Forest 0. And
Ooh,
nearly
great
through the
cut
middle
out.
for Broadhead. And it had
Great
to be cut
cut
out
out
by
Bart.
Bart because he was through if it hadn't been.
Fuck's
And here's
sake, man.
Pritchard on the left.
Luke O'Nien out muscling the defender for Wigan. Literally, we are in their final third, attacking down the right hand side, 4 players against 4, looking for a creative outlet. Too
It's
much.
that last, it's that last, last move that keeps breaking down, isn't it?
Doncaster Rovers 0.
Will Grigg scores, by the way.
You know, you look at that 18-yard box. and that
MK
time,
Dons
there's
1,
not
Plymouth
a
3.
Sunderland
That's
player
funny.
in
Any
the box
made any subs? Yes.
because
So Gooch is off and
something was
Ahmad
not natural.
Diallo is
You know,
on.
our midfield players
Bring
don't
on
get
Bloody.
into
One
the
sub.
box. Your wide players are outside
Bring on
the
who?
box. We haven't got anybody.
Bring on Bennett, that's what I
We
say.
already know as a striker
But
who's got that instincts to be in the
probably not
box,
gonna
to want to
happen.
be in the box.
Not yet.
Yeah, Sunderland's only win this
Oh,
season at home against
Pritchard,
Rotherham,
good
of course.
collection.
And,
Then slips. I think
number of
the
draws
weather is impacting this game now.
and that
It looks like everybody's
run
just
as Roberts gets away. Pritchard
overrunning
played the ball out to him,
everything.
into the penalty area on the right, tries to
Go on.
dribble his way through, but McLean's come back.
Cirkin,
And,
low driven,
he is
shot,
being
goal!
dispossessed
Get
by-
in!
Roberts
Get in!
Back out to 09 behind them.
Oh.
Pritchard now
Fuck off.
on the right with 09
Embo.
on the touchline.
Offside,
Fucking
offside,
Embo.
offside, offside,
It's
offside.
not. It's not.
Aha, nearly.
See, with the type of players we've
Did
got,
it?
Nick, it's like we've got
And-
I was watching every millisecond of that pass. I was like,
And
it
watch the
can't
screen.
be.
And watch the screen. Watch the screen.
It's hard at the moment.
Yeah,
It's hard to break them down.
Watch the
We've
screen. No,
got
Anth,
to
we're gonna
get
score.
about
Watch the
10,
screen.
12 passes in before we can even get near the 6-yard box.
Oh,
As you
mate,
say,
my heart
got
sunk in for a
hold
fucking
on to
second
here.
there. 8-7's on the
Here's the
cards,
kick,
Keith.
goal kick from
Yes.
Ben Amos, all in yellow,
About
out to-
fucking time.
Well, he looked to try and get
Oh,
into
no,
the
now-
halfway line.
Again,
It's
a
come
goal
back
from open
eventually
play.
to Luke O'Nien. O'Nien now looking for
Elise
Roberts
here.
down the right wing.
Please it out.
McLean
Thanks for the
with
3
him.
subscribers.
Roberts
Thank you
Embleton.
very much.
There's nobody in the
He's
box.
cut across
There's
the
nobody in
middle,
the box.
plays it through to Embleton.
Yeah.
Pritchard on the left at the
Cheers
edge
for
of
the
the
3
area.
subs. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Cirkin, who squares
That's
it.
better. We're back in
Oh,
13th
wow.
place now, and Wigan
Embleton
now
through the
drop
middle,
from 6th
has
down to
just
10th.
smashed it
That's how
down the
close this
middle.
league is, by the
And
way.
Elliot Embleton
2 points.
equalises
Him,
for Sunderland
If we win this game, you know
in
that guy with the
8th
ice
minute
cream
of
that you
the
showed
second
me?
half. And
If
you've
we
got to
win
say
Yes.
that's
today,
good play.
you should put
You
the
know,
Wigan badge
they've
on that
kept it, but
ice
what we
cream.
have had,
And
We've
that
got people in the
shit
box.
in
We've got
Sunderland.
people in the box. It was
Oh,
well-worked goal.
describe the goal, please. Quality in one word, Paul. So basically,
So
Sunderland
worked across
open play
from one
as
side
per,
to the other,
attacking down the
back into
centre,
Embleton, 6 yards out,
slightly to the
and
left
Sunderland are
of their
level,
goal.
Sunderland won, Wigan
We
Athletic
break into
won.
their
And,
18-yard
you know,
box.
Nick,
There's an
when
overlapping
it does
run
work,
from
I'll tell you what,
our
it looks-
left wing back,
looks lovely, doesn't it?
who
Yeah,
Good
So, well,
football.
basically crosses it bit
So
into
now,
the 8-yard line,
can they
tap in for
exploit
Embo.
this? At the other end,
With the
Wigan
keeper
getting
diving
forwards, Elise's
late
header over
and
away
when he's trying to
for a
cover
corner.
the
to
near
Wigan.
left post.
Concentration
Another
now.
subscriber.
We've
Thank you
worked
very
hard
much.
to get
Thank
back
you.
into the game.
It all helps
Smash the
all
like
of us.
button.
All helps
James
all of us.
McLean coming down to
Oh,
take
right.
the corner.
Pat
He's popular,
forward.
isn't
Yes.
Oh,
That's just inflaming
Have the
things.
Sunderland fans started singing now, or is it still dead as a library?
So this
Oh, no,
there's more there's more rumblings now. It's not like all the crowds like.
Concentrate.
from
There you go. Never mind.
James McLean.
As soon as you mention it, you just say Sunderland, Sunderland, Sunderland.
Plenty of bodies
Thank
in
you
the
for the
penalty area, a
fans
lot in
at the
6-yard
ground. They just
box.
start singing when.
When you ask.
Referee's happy now.
Thank you.
And McLean
What?
on the right
Yeah,
hand
get
side
in,
for
son,
Wigan,
and stuff
drives
him,
it in
says
low,
Leachy himself.
Cleared by
I mean,
Clark.
the fans.
Sergio Borradi.
Right. Can you
There'll be a towel down
can
there.
you do something for me,
And
DJ?
that's
Do you know on
power.
Twitter?
Will take a long
You know the
throw.
people who were saying like we're
Wet
shit.
now.
This is the worst manager at all. Like,
And,
can you
Max Power
load on their
tries
profiles
to
and see what their
fall
next
off
message
his
about that
shirt
goal
this
was?
time round. He's thrown the towel in.
Towel to wet.
I can see this being
Max Power.
very tight. What did I
Long
actually predict for
throw
this?
From the right.
I said 2-0
Hangs in the
Sunderland.
air,
Yeah.
Looking for Wyke. Comes down on the 6-yard
Well
line.
battled
comes
back,
out
lads.
to Naylor.
Well
Who
battled back.
drives it wide.
Oh, it's
And a
gonna
goal
get
kick
took
for
out of
Sunderland.
here. He's a fucking
1-1.
whistle happy referee.
Oh my
this Ferrari.
god.
Yeah, he definitely likes blowjobs with his whistle.
Played.
I mean, mate, tell me a bloke that doesn't.
It depends if you're getting it off your dog.
Out to Circuit. Looking for the run
I
down
mean,
the left.
okay.
Elliot Embleton.
I'm so happy Lola's no one here to hear that. Pure blasphemy. There's a fourth goal in the Burnley game. 4-0.
Back to
Oh, they play.
Ooh.
Cirkin, back again to
Burnley,
Lise.
or do you think they're going to just miss out of the
Then
playoffs?
to Bart.
They've been a bit funny at the
Bart
minute,
out to
Burnley.
Luke O'Nien on the far side.
Burnley are playing
Stretch,
Swansea.
it's been pushed
Yeah.
back into the Wigan half to
you think
Curtis
they'll go
Hill,
up?
Power. back to
Burnley.
tilt and tilt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hanging it up,
They've only
Charlie
they've
White,
lost
headed away
the least
though
amount
by
of games
Bart.
this season
One
with
back though here
one.
by
Yeah.
Broadhead. He's trying
So
to get
if they
through
continue
past
if we
Pritchard,
don't
he's got the
lose
ball off him and
draw
won a free kick.
mentality,
Mm.
then yeah.
Taken too quickly for the referee.
I think if they go up, if they do, I don't think they'll be automatics. I think they'll
Sunderland
go to
not happy
Wembley and
about that.
do it.
They wanted to get the ball forwards.
I genuinely, I'm quite scared for Hull.
Bart takes
I'm
it this
not
time
scared, but like,
to Dan
no,
Neal.
like, if I was a Hull fan,
Now
I'd be
Elise.
And you can
very,
see
very worried about how
playing
their
with a little
season's
bit
going.
More intensity, pace,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah. Off your dog. I know.
Exuberant cross went over
I
the
know.
head of Patrick Roberts out for a throw to
God,
Wigan.
Hull City in League One, Jesus
And,
Christ.
Their
They've been in there
goalkeeper's
before,
down now,
mate.
Ben Amos.
Have
Is this
they?
just to break things up?
It is.
Yeah, the first time they reached the Premier League, they came from
What has he
League
done in the last
League
5
Two
minutes for him to go
within
down?
goes
3
down, Trick.
seasons, 4 seasons, sorry.
To stop the
Yeah.
game. Break
So yeah,
up
they've
any
they've had to
sort of
climb up.
momentum.
They've had a bit of a
And,
torrid history, to be
Ben
fair, over the
Amos
last 20 years.
now to get
Yeah,
treatment.
teams do that a lot, don't they?
Leicester were in League One at
Burnley
one
4,
point.
Swansea
Leicester.
0.
It's so were Wigan, so was Sunderland.
Mowbray's out to the edge
Norwich.
of the,
Norwich
the
have been
pitch
there as well.
for a word in the ear.
Yeah,
of the
just
fourth
shows you
official.
like
Always
it's
getting-
not a
getting his
forever
ear
thing if
pegged
you've
by,
got the
So's
infrastructure.
Man
Sunderland
City.
coaches.
Yeah.
And
Aston
he
Villa were in
passed
the
across here now
Aston Villa were there, but it was called third
to have a
division.
word, and the fourth official does the
Then-
wisest thing and just
So
runs
still
off down
count.
Yeah.
the touchline to get away from everybody.
But that
Right.
was the 70s
Tony
that when
Mowbray's
Villa were in
followed him.
League One. So
Wants a word.
Yeah, just looking at
Ben Amos
the.
back up
So
on
look
his
at the
feet.
League One scores. See how other clubs, by the way.
The referee.
Oh, Wembley playoff would be
checking with Amos
nice.
to check he's okay. I'd be very
We'll
surprised
see how
if
that
he's not.
the season unfolds. Accrington 0, Derby 2,
And it'll be
Burton 1, Morecambe 0, Cambridge 0, Sheffield United
a
1,
throw, I think.
Cheltenham
The free
1,
kick over on
Bristol 4, Exeter 0, Oxford 4,
It's a throw. It's a throw. over on
MK
the far
Dons
side.
1, Plymouth
For
4,
Wigan.
Port Vale 0, Forest Green 2,
Left for they're
and
in
Wycombe Peterborough 1-1. So there's plenty of
flaming
goals in
mix
League
here
One
with
as well.
Tilton, McLean came across for
Yeah.
a brief word, then just
Oxford winning
backs up
4-0 is
again
just a
and
bit of a
walks
surprise.
away.
So I'll ask you again, lads, would you be happy with a point?
They're taking their time.
Still
away.
no, but-
Referee's got to start getting
no, it's,
a
I
hold
mean, we've
Yeah.
come
of
back
this
from
really.
losing, haven't we? But still
You
won't
know
be the
exactly
best
what
with
Wigan
it.
are doing.
Yeah, do you know what?
1-1. We've played nearly an hour.
Realistically,
Rival
if you said at
fixture
half time
at
you're getting a
Newcastle.
point at the end of
By
this game, I'd be
Wrexham
like,
have
thank you very much. I don't know where the goal's going to
1-1
come
in the
from.
FA Cup. South
Thank you very
Shields
much, I'll
beating
take that.
Scunthorpe.
At the start of the
1-1
game,
the last
really
word.
disappointed if we end up with
And the ball's gone out
less
for a
than
throw
3
here
points.
to Sunderland on the
Right
right-hand
now, less than 3 points feels wrong.
side to
There's more
O'Brien.
goals in this.
Inside
He don't
to
have like
Neil,
blowing his
Neil
whistle.
to
Does ref?
Elise.
He's not letting the game
Elise
play
on
on,
the
is he, the
left-hand
ref? Like,
side,
he's not
up
letting it
towards the
flow.
halfway line
I
out
mean,
wide. Now
where do you let it
Sirkin.
flow from
And
that?
Sirkin taking this on, looking up, little short ball to
It was
Clark.
50-50 stuff,
Clark.
well, there wasn't anyone, nobody
Flags
fouled the
up.
player there.
Offside.
free kick to
STO5
offside.
says,
Really
I'll
not
take a
that.
point now. Wouldn't be happy with it though. Yeah,
Schoolboy error, as they say.
I think that's fair.
Bloody hell, Bristol.
Amos
Rovers.
again, the referee's
Bristol Rovers.
very,
Free-
very
is they
slowly
still
coming
3-2
out to
up?
recover the ball, Ben Amos.
No, Bristol
take the
Rovers.
free
They're
kick for
winning
Wigan
4-0.
out.
City.
Away.
Rovers, not City. Okay, so sorry, Bristol fans. From both
Amos
ends. We need a win.
Tony
Essentially,
Mowbray urging
yes,
him to get
perfect.
on
I'm
with
just
it.
going to shut this because there's too much glare now.
And Amos kicks.
There we
down
go.
the right-hand side.
Dabs
up
have been a bit
goes
funny in League One, haven't they? They've not.
White.
Patterson
Well,
with
said,
a
Down
good
with Keane.
save there.
Can't get round Elise.
Sorry, Jacob, go for it.
I was saying Derby have been a bit funny, haven't
What
they,
are
this
you
season?
doing,
They've not,
referee? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
but that happens,
He's got
doesn't
the
it?
official
Some
there
teams don't
beside him.
exactly
He's what,
shine when
10 yards
they
away.
go to
He
League
didn't
One,
even
and they're
raise his
supposed to go
flag.
back up. They don't always.
We're a prime example of that, by the
The
way.
referee gave
Um,
the kick.
not how
License,
based
by the
on
way.
stats. Yeah,
Wigan with this free kick on
it has been all
right
Sunderland,
side of the Sunderland
but
penalty
you know how
area.
Sunderland
Max
are
Power
a
will take it.
defending
Rob's standing in front of it at the
set
moment.
pieces. That's our
Being walked back
biggest
10
concern.
yards. The spray applied by Keith Stroud.
Agreed, Jennifer. We need a win.
1-1.
Bennett
Yeah.
winner. That would be
Wickham
nice.
done well. Wickham haven't done well in League One.
Be a miracle if he scored now, he's not even on the pitch, is he?
So James McLean.
No,
Especially
he will come on though.
on this surface.
Oh, Ahmad with quality
Come on.
interception there.
He just delayed his pass too much there.
Swings it in and a palm.
That's our ball.
To take it around the post from Patterson.
It is our ball.
I thought
think
he
it
was
was
going to
probably
give it then,
going
you know,
wide,
he
yeah,
was
it
going
was
to say, oh,
taking
it's
chances.
Wiggins.
Yeah. Come on, lads.
Max
Again,
Power's gone down to take
it's
this
more
corner
open
wing
play
on the
goals.
God,
It's
Plymouth
Wigan's
are doing well,
fourth
aren't they, this season?
corner.
They are.
Yet to have a corner kick.
Green RMA.
Was it Embleton the scorer before?
So Power
Yes,
swings
yes.
this
Yeah.
in. Patterson gets
Embo,
an hand to
it was a
Well
tap
done.
in for him, but it was a
Palms it away
well-placed
to the right-hand
cross,
side here.
low-driven
And,
into that vital area, and he was there.
To Deriqua by Watmore and then back to the goalkeeper. Closed down by Ahmad.
Sirkin
Amos
making
kicks
their
back up through
defender
the middle,
look absolutely
Off
stupid.
the shoulder, I think, of Charlie
Can we
White.
score?
Touch release,
Yeah, we've
they
pulled
try
one
to
back
find
now, so
Roberts.
can we score another one to get it over the line? Well, we've got
Through, though, to Broadhead, given away.
27
Broadhead
minutes to do
in the
so,
centre
and
circle. He
yeah,
gives it away now to Ahmad.
Great play.
again, we
Ahmad
look
on the break,
better
he's
in
got
open
Pritchard
play
on
than
his
they
shoulder.
do.
Ahmad, has he shown too much of it to the defender Watmore, and he has. It's come away
We've gone
for
from their
Sunderland.
18-yard
this
18-yard line on the
line.
edge of the box back to the halfway line.
Things
I know it's recycling, we
bit more
keep
heated,
possession,
livening up.
and there's literally barely any challenges from Wigan that are working.
Embleton throws the
It
ball
just
to
feels
Sirkin.
weird doing
Sirkin
that.
throws it back here to
Lugo 9 driving
Embleton
low,
from the throw-in.
blocked.
Embleton,
Corner.
scorer at the
Corner, no, go on.
equaliser, back to
Oh,
Clark.
There's nobody there,
On
man.
the right side and
Clark
down
should have headed towards goal rather than back across the face. The
to
keeper was
O'Neill.
all over the place.
Back
We
again
should be ahead.
to
So
Clark,
to answer your
Rain
question,
again
Mike,
here
yes,
now as the ball
I think we
swung
can.
over on this left
We just
wing.
need to be.
Come
Sirkin
on.
Gets it down.
Fucking murdering
Now
these
he's
now.
going to try and get in past.
Yeah, Wigan look
Deriqua.
Wigan look
It's,
really poor tonight.
Still got it to Pritchard.
If you're a Wigan fan, you'd
Pritchard
be
on
a
the
bit.
left-hand side
oof,
here on the touchline almost. He
you'd be
plays it
pretty
inside
pissed
to
off, to be
Embleton.
honest.
Back out to Sirkin.
Too much on that
Sirkin
corner.
Too high.
back to
Too
Embleton.
high.
It's a good player though
Embleton
from
down the
Sunderland.
line to Pritchard.
If we had Peter
Pritchard
Crouch, that
back
might have
to
been
Embleton.
an option.
Embleton. It's going to be
Or Maradona.
forced to play it back to Elisa.
I
Well, he's
don't think
retired
Peter-
now
in the
from
middle
Crouch, so
to
I think Peter
Barnes.
Crouch on stilts couldn't get that
Over
across.
to O'Neill, gets it to Roberts, kept it in and gets it to Roberts
Oh, that's
inside
funny.
now. In the middle to Dan
God,
Neal.
he was tall
Neal
though,
out
wasn't
to
he, Peter
O'Neill,
Crouch?
wide
Bloody
on the
hell.
right. Back inside
There's
here to
only
Ahmad.
one game in this league, by the way, that's
Roberts and back
drawing
into
at the moment, and that's the
O'Neill.
Sunderland one.
Trying to get on the end of it, Roberts.
Has to
holding
be
it back
Sunderland,
across the
doesn't it?
6-yard boxes.
Coventry are winning, Borough are losing, West Brom are winning, Blackpool are winning. Everybody else
It's come
is.
back out into the middle. Dan Neal
But the
trying to head
That's in
SCFC
the bottom
audio is
Wigan getting
miles
it clear.
behind the game.
Charlie White gets
Yeah.
it. And he's
Up next,
tackled.
Sunderland
Ahmad
plays
has it
throw
on
it
the
away
touchline
later on
and
like they did when they
comes
played for us.
away with it.
Really good point, Mills.
Well, he's
I
got
like
it through to
that.
Pritchard.
Oh
Offside
no,
now.
he's not off.
Just rolling it to O'Neill at the
He's-
corner of the
he's
penalty
Oh,
area.
come on, what are
Roberts
you
on the right-hand
doing?
side.
What are you
Roberts
doing?
back behind
How
him.
did the fucking goalkeeper get that there? How did the keeper get that?
And just off the head
Dude,
of Sirkin behind
that
for a
pass,
goal kick.
that fucking
Excellent
pass was
play.
quality.
Oh,
And he
it
just,
was his first touch that let him down there.
Much better in this.
it was his only touch that let him down there.
He tried to take it round him and
Nearly
he sort of
65
like
minutes played,
slipped over the top of the
Sunderland
ball.
won, Wigan won. Wigan are making
Paul
a
says
change,
there was
aren't they?
Peter Crouch on stilts. Oh.
Eh?
Yeah.
Imagine seeing Peter Crouch on stilts. Can you remember? Do you know the guys who were on stilts
Taylor
like
Asgard,
with the big American
Norwegian.
Abraham Lincoln suits? So that's what it looked like. Yeah, it got stuck under his feet. But like, it is all Sunderland this half. Wigan done fuck all.
On that part of the world.
I can see it. I can see it happening. But I'm trying not to jinx shit.
Here's O'Neill.
Ahmad, shoot, shoot!
Roberts through the.
He tried
He
to
had
pass the
three-
fucking ball.
He had three Wigan players around him. But
What are you doing?
we've done this so many times though. Shit first half, quality second half. Can we keep this going for the next 27 minutes though?
He did it in League One as well, shit in first half.
That's a
and
lovely ball
would it-
swept across. Hey, we're ripping these in your arsehole at the minute.
Wigan who? Pritchard. Low driven cross.
Oh, why is
on.
there's nobody there again?
Well, if Stewart was playing, he put that with.
He
Oh,
kicks
that would have
down
gone
the
in
right.
definitely.
He's like worth it. That's what we want to see.
Out a ball through from Naylor, gets it over to Roberts.
When we lose the ball, oh, Charlie White's getting subbed off.
away from Roberts, then McLean runs into him. The ball breaks.
I'm listening to your stream with the video from that other fellow's channel, having a hell of a time, trying to keep them synced. Right, I'll tell you the exact time for 5 seconds. It's 67, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There you go. I'm helping.
In fact, it's Josh McGuinness is going to come on for Wigan. We're going to bring on a fresh forward.
That's funny.
I wonder if
it's getting to a stage now where
but they've got to defend.
It's going to be frustrating if we don't get a win here because we're all over
through, but showing a little bit
yes,
too much, but
absolutely, mate.
And now Pritchard
says this game's supposed to wake me up after getting up early. It's not working.
I need a striker.
And behind.
To be fair, mate, I think this game's been. It's definitely been entertaining. We can't say it hasn't been.
Wigan making the change now.
Who's this other YouTuber, by the way?
Mike's coming off. McGuinness is coming on.
Over who?
The one with the bird in the background.
So
who is it?
It's FTM. It's called FTM Fan TV.
It's nice to see Charlie White is being applauded off around the ground.
Yeah, indeed. Excellent.
Got ya.
You find it? Can you see it?
Yeah, I found it. Yeah. It is literally obvious to tell you. You can tell it won't get taken down because it's blurry, but you can still see what's happening.
Yes.
So he'll be fine.
Great to see him back.
If anybody goes report, he's fucked. That's the problem.
Will probably come on shortly.
And somebody will.
And so, goal kick
Yeah,
to
if somebody's paid 30 quid for a ticket and then they say they could have watched it for free, yeah, somebody will.
That's the kick from.
Get into them, lads. Let's fucking go. Okay, good times. I have in 1 second now. Not going to mess with it. Good lad. Good lad. Get into them. Sirkin tries to whip it in, hits the defender on the back.
Turned away though by Neil to Pritchard, back to Embleton, and he's trying to whip it through. To Roberts, but
England 50, Samoa 6. Is that rugby?
Rugby World Cup.
Sunderland half on
That's
the
in
far
James's Park.
Over on the far touchline, he gets the ball through.
What, the landfill?
Yeah. Refuse tip, yeah.
Up to Clark here. Clark in the centre circle, laying it
The
off to
giant,
Sirkin.
the giant bin.
Sirkin, he's run into trouble, is he? He's run into
Low
power.
driven. We've worked out what's going to work against their defence. Low driven crosses into the centre of the line.
Call it the giant bathroom.
Yeah.
Bristol City.
Our young legs get away with winning against Sunderland. Bopes. Sunderland B, OAPs. Away.
Ball just kicked away by McGuinness.
Is it Tommy with the parrot?
Gets it back from Neil.
It is, yeah.
Pritchard's going to take the free kick.
Is that okay? Cool.
Oh, pretty bird.
Tap to his left to Neil and out wide here to Dennis Sirkin.
Well, lads.
Sirkin
I want to hear a parrot go. Well, lad.
Head of Will Keane comes out to
Or a parrot
Neil,
goes.
fouled by McGuinness.
Oh, this is funny. Right.
Kick on this left
Sunderland
wing.
on the attack again. Down the right-hand side this time with Roberts. Passes
Embleton
it
throws
to
down Pritchard.
Clark. Drives forward. Trying to get across.
Back
Low
to
face.
Neil, out to Pritchard
Where's the
again on
fucking...
left.
That's how many
Embleton
crosses are
directing
put in the box for anybody there?
Pritchard plays it inside to Dan Neil.
That
Neil back
is,
out wide to
again,
Embleton on the
Sunderland
left-hand side. Embleton
embarrassing them
dribbling
defensively.
Gets
It
the
is
ball
just
into the
basically
6-yard
getting
box,
somebody in
put
front of
behind
that
for Sunderland.
8-yard line
Is it a
and
throw?
Throw in.
toe poking it. Toe poking it.
Throw it
If
is.
we
Fucking-
don't get a goal
West
soon,
Brom
we
too.
can see these going up the other end and scoring.
Like they did in the first half.
Yeah.
Embleton
Nah,
Based on-
waits for Sirkin to come across.
Based on
to
what
take
we've
the
seen
throw
so far
on
in
the
this
left-hand
in the second half again with
side.
Wigan,
Sirkin 10 yards
they're
from the
settling
corner
in
on
for the
left.
point now. They wanted to settle in for the free.
Drops to
but
Embleton, back to
they've been set up to be
Sirkin, back
defensive
again
this
to
half,
Elise.
and it's not working.
20 minutes left. We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle. In the centre circle, Bart.
Referee.
O'Nien.
Referee.
O'Nien now. He's got Roberts
They
out
sit in
wide.
11 man behind the ball. Yeah,
James
and we're
Ford,
breaking past them.
Taking on.
Get in!
Come on!
Inside.
Get in!
Penalty
Oh, offside,
area.
offside.
Does-
Bastards.
That's a
Well,
goal.
through to the goal line,
That's a
brings it back
goal.
here.
Nobody
And
there.
Ford is gonna clear it.
Me! Come
Embleton
on!
was waiting for
That
it.
ball
Directler
was
in his way.
quality!
Anth, watch your screen. Watch your screen, Anth.
Inside
I am.
to Keane,
I
back
am.
initially to-
Oh my god, I
Into the
really want to
Sunderland
show
half.
this fucking replay.
Anth,
What
Jacob,
a
Anth,
cross.
Jacob, watch your screen, the pair of you.
We scored from a set piece. Luke O'Nien, pass, Luke O'Nien, low, driven to Pritchard. Pritchard whips it in. into that 8-yard mark where I was saying, and Sirkin's there. Bang!
We deserve it,
Header.
We deserve it.
We do deserve it. We're going to have been shit this half, and we've punished them. It's about time. Fucking come on.
It's illegal, that will.
It's illegal.
Not very pleased.
Excellent.
Oh.
It's quickly taken.
Hopefully we won't get them spam bots in the comments like we did when.
So Wigan, half-time we're in 6th. They're now in 13th. That's how tight this league is.
Excellent. Great play.
And we're in 9th.
Give Sunderland the
Fucking
lead.
come on.
Now what Sunderland mustn't do here is sit back.
Get another one. Get a third. Get 8.
On Wigan's perspective, it's like
Wigan
offside.
won.
Stop shouting offsides. I couldn't just ruin my celebration. Stop.
I tell you what, Dennis Sirkin, he made that his.
What
No right he should win.
will that
that.
count from being a set piece? Who needs
I tell you what,
strikers?
full
I mean, we
applause
need strikers. I think
to
we've established
Tony
it's
Mowbray
still a
for what
little
he
bit
said to them
squeaky
at
bum time without it.
half-time.
Oh,
He's changed it.
yes.
And they're a different team.
It's been 5. It's been 5 fucking games. Oh.
They were on the attack.
Ooh.
They were sensing blood Sunderland.
So
So from 1-0 down,
the sun has come
Sunderland now
out
lead
today.
2-1.
Oh,
Can you imagine that guy with the parrot and proper screams when
Dennis
someone scored? The
Sirkin.
parrot just flies around going mad.
With his first goal of the
now
season.
9th. Oh,
Listen, the noise from the stadium, I like. You said, are they making any
So
noise?
the number 3 from 3 yards out.
oh my
heads
God!
home.
At least we're not
Sunderland
Swansea right now.
second.
Look at this. Look at this.
What's gone
They've
now?
just got to
Concentrate.
manage this
They've
now,
got to
don't they?
concentrate.
Oh, right.
That's
So
worked out to
Big
get
Man
the
Daz
goals.
goes.
gonna be
Mowbray
another off-road
masterclass.
for Max
Can you
Power.
please
Down
check
his
Twitter
right
to
wing.
see if basically all the people were saying
Sunderland
Mowbray out,
2-1.
Mowbray's
Power
shit,
takes a shorter
Mowbray's
throw this time
too
to
defensive.
Derrick.
Keyboard warriors.
Power will get it back, swings in across on the right
But we,
wing.
yeah,
Too deep, away it
even
goes.
though
Wigan
2-1
gonna-
up,
We're
we've
going to
still.
slow the game down now with their
To
injuries.
Sunderland.
Why
Just
they're
over a
behind?
quarter of an hour
Yeah.
left of the game.
They
Quickly
want to
taken
try and stop
by
the momentum, don't they?
O'Nien. Roberts trying to get away
Let me
on
check
the
the
right hand
Burnley
side.
result actually on my
And
phone.
Tilt's got it off him. Back to Kerr.
Oh, what's happened there?
And
Oh, you're checking something on your phone.
now back to
Yeah.
Got you.
Ben Amos. Bristol City 1, Millwall 2.
So
And
Burnley
surely a
top of the
foul by
league,
McGuinness.
4-0
Oh,
up.
Danny Barr
Sheffield's
putting it down
dropped to
just behind
second
centre.
after being
Free kick to
3-2
Sunderland.
down.
You know, we spoke
Blackburn
about
climbed
it
to
before.
fifth.
They 3-0 up
Before the game
Sheffield
they come
United,
out.
weren't they?
Youth.
2-0 up,
The
sorry.
2-0 up. Yeah, they were 2-0 up.
And
And
in the
Blackpool's
second half, it's shown that
Basically,
the young
done.
team here
Oh,
and the
we're in a
ability,
very unique situation in this league
technical
where
ability what the Sunderland have brought
every
the way
team
they've
is
gone
either
about it.
winning or losing.
You know,
There's no
there's
draws.
a huge gap between the two teams.
Rotherham were winning.
Footballing wise.
There
Rotherham
is.
are winning.
There is.
What do you
And
mean, what a
credit
wig?
to
It's,
Sunderland.
it's just my
You know,
normal
they've
hair.
shown great
Yeah,
character.
Rotherham are
I
winning
think
too.
that's the word. But
Yeah.
what they have shown is character in the league.
Okay.
They
I
didn't-
believe
they-
that's what,
I thought you
what
went.
we-
No, when you
what we said
Colin,
was
when
you've
Colin,
got
when you
to
first
be
came in with the
brave,
England squad, I thought that was full time.
You look
No.
at the two teams that said you've got
never
to be
been
brave
Bryson.
and believe in what you're doing.
It was
you've
a
got to
lovely
say
cross that,
second
like,
half,
wasn't it?
Sunderland, yeah, he's tinkered with the team, he's changed it all about,
Teddy.
and it's worked. But you've also got to be brave and have belief in your teammates, and that's what they have done. And at times, the football.
Tell you what,
they
the
have
shit
played
like Wigan,
and the
they are
chances
terrible.
which they have created
They're not
is all
great,
through belief.
but they're doing enough in the other
And,
games, just not
Wigan,
against us now.
there's
Max
an injury
Power
to
own
Curtis
goal,
Tilt
top
on
it off,
the
eh?
far side. He's getting
Oh
treatment.
my God! Can you
Needs
hear
treatment.
these two fucking
He's had a torrid afternoon.
commentators
against
here?
Roberts.
Yeah, he has.
We've conceded 4 goals in the last 15 minutes and not scored a single one at the other Sunderland home games. And
Wigan got to a
Wigan
full
last
back
season
as
were the
well.
best
They've
at
played-
the late goals.
What they've had to do, they've had
Yeah,
to
it's nothing
change
like
the way they're
Stop!
playing, trying
Stop
to,
jinxing it, you
shall we say,
bastards!
cope
It's like the
with
one.
the-
It's like the one that's happened. So Gary Bennett can go.
Left back, right back, Kerr, and Kerr's switched to the left-hand side.
Big next few games as well.
Sunderland might
Blackburn,
have
then
problem.
Burnley, and Luton.
Previously played out on the right.
Oh,
of the
who
three.
are we playing? Luton or playing Blackburn
The
at
ball in the
Blackburn on
centre
Tuesday?
circle, swung by Dan Neal out to Embleton.
Is that-
on the
is that
left
what we're
touchline,
doing?
and just couldn't quite control it.
Check.
Derrickwa takes the throw to Keane.
No, I can do
Back
it,
to
mate.
Derrickwa,
Alright,
trying to
fine.
get it to McGuinness
And
down this
click.
right wing.
How many
but
weeks is it
then
until we
stays
do
away
our
from
Friday
Gets
football show,
it
Ant?
through to Sirkin, who's
So we're
fouled
doing
by
Monday Night Football
Max
next week,
Power.
and then the following week will be the Friday night.
And a free kick
'cause,
right in
Right,
front
okay.
of Tony Mowbray on the wing.
next
for
Friday, the 21st, I'm in London at a
Lead
Sam
2-1
Smith gig.
now,
And that'll be
So
our
the 28th
50
onwards.
minutes.
20th onwards, yeah. fair enough.
And
28th onwards.
Asgard, I think, is finally going to come on.
Yeah, we're
this
at
year.
Blackburn, 8 o'clock kickoff on Tuesday.
So
Tilt.
Come on, lads, let's-
Coming on for tilt.
Well, last season at Stadium, we beat Wigan
So it'll be
2-1,
interesting what they're
so
gonna do here.
McLean's gone left back.
Blackpool
after
are
them.
winning apparently, but there's 2 red cards.
Ah,
Mad. What was that, dude?
Gary Bennett just went,
interestingly,
with that.
Connors
I
just says
mean-
my prediction was
Sunderland
2-1
having taken the
SFC,
lead.
so I hope it stays
Tony
this way.
Mowbray's
I
not
think
thrown
we all
on
do,
the
mate.
Bennetts and everybody-
Deal saying 8 minutes extra
as
time.
He has done when they're having to chase
Anybody
I can
on
see it
the
at least been
chat,
4 or
in a
5.
situation-
That's
to
subbed.
manage
If you
the
can hit the
game.
subscribe button, thank you.
They're 2-1 up.
And give
There's
Anth
a
as well
free
a
kick here on the
subscribe,
left-hand
and
side, just in
Jacob
from
as well. He
touch,
does a
halfway
lot of
inside
singing on
the
his channel, so
Wigan half. It's brightened up as well.
21
Wow.
seconds to go. Oh.
Noticeably in the last
So is the
15
game.
minutes.
I
21
do.
seconds.
I've just uploaded some of my TikTok
There is a
videos, you know,
correlation.
Yes.
onto my YouTube channel.
Pritchard with the free kick then.
Some of them are from
the
like
left-hand
2020.
side.
Them videos, like, 'cause that's when I started
Lined
getting
up,
TikTok.
Wigan on the
Like
edge
summer
of
of
the
2020.
penalty area.
So
Pritchard
I've just uploaded
Oh.
some. of them.
with his
Right,
curls
now that we're in the
this
lead,
it's headed away by
I'm going to ask
Watmore,
DJ's
and it will
question.
be
Would you be happy
picked
with a
up
point
by
now?
O'Nien in the middle. Waiting for out wide.
Oh,
on
I-
the
I-
Roberts.
I wouldn't be, but it's
Roberts
still better
dribbling
than a
into pain.
defeat. But no, of course I wouldn't be
Taps it
happy with a
inside
point.
to
I mean, but
Ahmad who shoots, but it's over the top.
It's literally been all us this second
But
half.
they've been telling him to
We've
shoot all
settled
round.
down
At
since
least
that
he's
Got his shot away.
3-minute
this
break
time.
from Wigan, getting energy
Goal kick
bars
to
and
Wigan
drinks
now
and
show a
stuff,
little
and
bit more urgency in
basically
getting the
trying to
ball
slow
back
the
into
game down,
play.
like you said.
Amos tapping it to Kerr across to Watmore, and
Ooh.
then Watmore will play it up towards the halfway line.
Wigan
looking
doing a
for
Sunderland
Henry.
here and just like having an
Touch
absolute
it
wobbler at the
towards
back.
McGuinness.
What was
but
that?
Elise, he tried to
So
back
the-
into Elise, in the end lost
There's probably
lost the
about
ball.
25-30 yards
Clark
out,
trying
the
to cut
defender. He
through
passes
here.
it back to the
Does
keeper,
well at the moment,
and
but
there's,
Derrick's got his foot
it's
to it.
too slow.
Finds Keane
So the
inside
keeper has
the
to come
power-
like 5
power
yards
up
out of
to
his
Asgard in the
technical to
centre circle.
clear it.
And he
oh,
plays
what a
it back now to
oh,
Tom
no, I
Naylor.
thought that was going to be a
And
good
Naylor,
ball. That wasn't off on.
Derrick was screaming for it on his right wing, but it's been picked up again.
Oh,
by
Pritchard.
Asgard, who now plays it across
Nearly.
on the right hand side to Derrickwa.
Thank you very much, everybody
Derrickwa
who's
back
smashed the like
to
button.
Watmore.
We are on
he will
41.
play
That's
it
fucking mental.
into the
Thank
centre.
you.
You know what? I think we lost to
Jack
Swansea because
Kerr.
I wasn't on the stream.
on.
Jason
Go on.
Kerr, and then on to the
Go on.
halfway line
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't take
to
the there,
McLean,
mate.
back to Watmore. This is still in the Wigan half.
He's miles on. What
And then
are
back
these?
to Derrickwa.
Clark.
Oh,
Just down in front of
Clark's just
Defender.
Tony Mowbray.
Defender
Get
just
the
Embleton could
Yeah,
go through
just
for
just
Clark,
puts his
but the
toe
keeper
in
comes out,
and then just bobbles around.
They're gonna make another
Easy
sub.
collection
plays it
for
out into touch,
the
and,
keeper.
yeah, they are. Wigan.
Would you say this has been a good performance from the
Graham
Wigan
Sheedy,
keeper,
is it?
though?
No. Yes.
Or not really?
not really, no.
Central midfielder, left back.
We've been too
Is he
good
from-
for them.
Preston.
He's from Derby.
Aye,
Derby, sorry,
pie-eating
that's right.
bastards, Wigan.
That was
Double substitution because they're also going to bring on.
Somebody called Snatch. Somebody called Snatch.
Formerly,
123 has just
of course, of
subscribed
this
to my channel. Thank you.
Parish.
Whoever Snatch
From loan.
123 is.
So,
Snatch.
a double substitution imminent from Wigan, who are trailing.
It's not one of your. It's not. It's
2-1,
not the account of yours. Anth, is it?
and Sunderland.
No.
10 minutes to see out, leading.
I've popped something in your
Embleton
comment
and
section.
Cirkin.
It's all right.
Now
Don't
Ahmad
worry.
cuts the ball
Please
out
don't
in the
read it
middle
out
here
loud.
From Naylor, Ahmad trying to get through. It's blocked though at the edge of the area by Watmore, but only to Pritchard. Pritchard to Clark.
The
in
ex-Sunderland
penalty
players are
area,
coming
then
off the
gets it, trying
pitch
to
now,
get it on
bit
his
by
right,
bit.
But it's just knocked off him.
Let's
back
get
to
Bennett on.
Ben
Let's get
Amos.
Jewison Bennett on.
Don't rule out there being a third, do you? The way Sunderland are playing now.
Pritchard
He's
Neilman.
not putting Bennett on. That's a
Double
bit stubborn,
substitution.
though. Mowbray, isn't it? He's not.
About to be made by
Mate,
Wigan by the looks
I
of
don't
things.
think he needs to change anything at the minute. This Sunderland team, as it is
Changes
right
again.
now,
You know what
are
this is Sunderland.
wobbling
You know
the
what we
fuck
are
out of
seeing,
Wigan.
Nick? What we
Why
spoke-
would you
what was
change it? I know,
mentioned.
like, if somebody's
Freedom.
looking unfit or
You know, we've been going and going
tired,
down all of a
they
sudden.
make the change, but they're
They've
not.
taken
I can't see a Sunderland player here who's sluggish.
They're not gone.
Oh,
Can you?
no, don't jinx it. Don't
That
jinx
fear
it.
of
Oh.
conceding has shaken
No,
off.
I genuinely can't see any
Well,
Sunderland
playing.
player who's
Here's
breathing out
Elise
their arse.
wide on
They
the
all
left-hand
look
side now
very
to
comfortable in this game.
Sirkins pushed over by Keane.
So
Do you think we can
why
hold
so?
on to
Free kick on
result? Do
halfway.
you think
on
we
the
can hold
left.
on to this 2-1 result?
Touchline for Sunderland.
If
Here's
the
substitutions.
Yeah, I want us to get a
by Wigan.
third just to be that little
Ball
bit
heads
secure
coming
for the
off
last
the
10
Fletcher.
minutes.
Ever since that QPR
Yeah.
game, I'm saying fuck all.
You've
That's
learned.
your fault,
Applauded
BJ. You were
off,
wearing your
and
frigging
Naylor
PPR shirt
coming
that
off the
day,
shinny.
so...
37,016 is the attendance. 37,016.
Rookie
But-
numbers for Sunderland, aren't it?
Considering
made
it's
all their
absolutely
changes now.
shite weather, that's another great show on from
Here's
our
Elise
our
back
fans.
to
That.
bar to
I'm
Elise
glad that more
again.
fans are coming
Elise
back
on
now,
the
because after
left.
everything...
Mate, what are they
Over
doing?
the top, but it's going to be headed clear by Watmore.
What is happening here? That's just drama.
Dan Neal, but Power
Oh,
gets
it's
that to
kicking
Derek.
up,
We're on
it's
the
kicking up.
right wing back to Watmore.
Oh, Pritchard's had some very choice words to have with the referee there. It's about fucking time.
Patterson.
What did
Patterson
do
picks
you
it
know
up
what
in
he
front
exactly
of,
said to the ref,
Ashley
Pritchard?
Fletcher.
I'm insinuating is like that was just a fucking whatever ref, like shut the fuck up ref, like it was something like that.
Wigan just starting to come into the game a little bit here. We need to start getting them more possession back.
Then to Manchester United.
Yeah. So Sean Russell has come in and says, "All right, lads, how's the lads playing just in from work? How would you summarise how we played so far? In the first half, we were."
First half was shit, but second half better, a lot
Oh,
better.
fuck off, referee, eh?
Jack Clark, who's playing up front with
I don't know. I think for me, I think we've been the better team for the entire game. They just got the counter-attacking goal in the first half, which made them look better than what they were. So I think it's been a really good. If you look at the overall 90, Sunderland have been the better team, deservedly in the lead.
Wigan got a lucky goal.
We look like a quality championship, mid-championship team. Let's put it that way.
That's all Wigan at the minute. It's all Wigan.
Oh, yeah, actually, Leroy brings up a good point. Use the subs to waste time and injury. Nice walk off and slow. Take every time like every other fucker does. Good point. Why not use the...
See,
why not
equaliser
use
for
the
Wigan
tactics
here,
used
Mike.
against us?
See an equaliser coming here. It's been all Wigan the last 5 minutes.
Intercept it like in one of those little training exercises.
What Wigan play have you seen the last 5 minutes? Oh, it's over the top of the bar.
Referee's pointing penalty out.
Away. Now Keane picks it up for
Just,
Wigan.
it was his bun. Can
I
he
didn't
crack
know
this
Andy
and
Cavill
come
played
back?
for Wigan, by the way.
Oh, he's got a top bun, hasn't he?
Aye.
Thank you.
Bobblehead.
To be honest,
I always got to love
Tony Mowbray
other people's
talked about the dark
pronunciation,
arts of the
other
week. He
class
said, if you're
10s, by
in
the
a
way. Thank
position
you.
that you want to hold on to a game.
Andy Carroll.
Why not
Pronounced
play free kicks and slow
McMahon.
the game down yourselves? It's,
McMahon. Okay.
break up Wigan's
I'll remember that, mate.
momentum.
Thank you, David.
Free kick taken by
Put mustard on it.
Max
Cheers,
Power.
fellas.
He'll bounce away from Keane behind.
No worries.
What a corner.
So it's a goal kick for Sunderland.
Off, Pritchard. He's appealing it wasn't, but it's
Patterson taking the longest run up ever.
a corner to Wigan.
If I was him, I would run back to Pennywell and run back and kick it out.
What's
Down
going
to,
on now?
With time wasting, he's just gave Patterson has just got a yellow card for time wasting.
Now.
We're not allowed to do that.
Well, how come other clubs do it to us and they don't get up, but when Sunderland just
Yeah, Wigan were doing it to us earlier on in this game.
And the ref didn't do all.
So got too much on it.
So ref
It's literally never mind other teams that do it to us. It's just like inconsistency.
Yeah, get fucked, ref.
Get
Sunderland are doing a little bit too much hoofing the ball at the minute. They need to keep out of it.
Patterson.
When we keep hold of it, we're doing all right. By the way,
So we're struggling to get hold of the ball at the minute.
A warning that Wigan
sugar tits.
have scored.
Viv,
quite a lot
that.
of 8 goals this season. So there is that threat. There is that.
6-1 Celtic apparently.
He's unbelievable.
Who are they playing?
The referee is unbelievable.
If it's Rangers, that's hilarious. Ah, Hibbern.
Remit to waste time.
That's
on
Lee
Hibernian.
and then
Hibernian.
Patterson
Yeah.
gets booked.
And somebody called Ron Seal.
Ref, where? Time wasting. Time wasting. Oh, wait, ref. What?
Hey, man.
He took 12. He took more time to take that throw in than Patterson to take his fucking goal kick. That's bullshit.
Someone said to me here, somebody called Ron Seals just subscribe to my channel. Ron Seal. It's one of you guys, isn't it?
No.
It could be a secret admirer, DJ. You never know.
Have we sat back since the circling goal? No, not really. We're on the attack now. Not really. We're doing all right, table.
He's taking his time.
Referees are biased against us, even though.
Don't go into the corner, man.
Keane heads this down to Derrick. We're on
Well, at
the
least
back
it's not
side.
down Bond
Embleton
refereeing
chases
us,
back and he
though.
comes off his backside.
So how long's left? So there is 86 minutes 45 seconds plus injury time.
I'd say it'd be about 3 minutes added on.
Yeah, so we're looking at about.
Drying the ball off again under his shirt.
Well, this ref's going to give them as much time as possible.
This will be a long throw.
How ref? What the fuck?
Get
Roberts.
So
They fucking hate us referees, like, don't they? They
With this throw for
absolutely
Wigan,
detest us.
hurls it into the penalty area.
They must
It's
do,
headed
because
across
that was
box
the
by
clearest foul I've
McGuinness,
seen.
but then headed on
He literally
in
gets the
midfield, but
player
it's
and
cleared by
does like a
Clark and
a
directs
suplex.
one back and leaving it for goalkeeper
Suplex
Ben
City.
Amos.
Play text,
Who
cross
kicks
your heart
this
for us,
down
more
the
like
right.
it.
Up goes Sirkin, gets
3
it away
minutes.
from McGuinness. He finds
Still
Pritchard.
2-1. I'm a little bit squeaky bum time because I can see Wigan doing a dodgy counter attack. But if we get a third, it's all ours. So I like the time wasting idea from Tony Mowbray making subs and stuff, but on the pitch, just try and get a third goal.
We so much need this win though, and we've gone too long without a win. We need it, especially at home.
Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
out of the
Steve
ball.
Bruce.
Roberts doing just the right
Oh,
thing.
switch it, lads, switch it.
Minutes left.
Stoke 2 up.
Sunderland leading
What?
2-1. O'Nien comes down, takes a quick throw down into the corner.
Well,
to
you
Roberts.
know.
And Roberts is
Who
with
would
McLean. It's
Stoke
full
playing
hand,
again?
Surely.
Preston.
Referee.
I didn't expect that.
Tell you what, Stoke are
think
going to
he-
get promoted
Up
this
the
season.
halfway line. McGuinness heading it down, looking for Fletcher, but
no,
it's
Still-
back, and Ahmad's got it here. Ahmad wide
I
on
think
the right,
15
inside
for
to
Stoke.
Pritchard.
Here's one for
Then
you,
to
Stoke City
O'Nien,
Sunderland
back to
playoff final.
Ahmad,
How about
back
that?
to O'Nien, back again.
That would be tasty, wouldn't it?
Bart, back to Anthony Patterson.
No.
And Patterson's kick.
Way.
Why didn't we get a free kick there?
Who gets a foot to it, but Clark looking to get on the end of it.
Is it
Keane
corner to Wigan or is
ties
it
up.
just goal kick now?
Back to
Corner.
Yeah.
Ben Amos.
Watch this cross in.
The 18-yard
You
line.
can
He
see
kicks up
23
through centre again.
pushes our who's number 6 for us.
It bounces
Clark.
away through him to Fletcher, headed down to
Like,
Embleton.
how is that not a
Embleton looking for
foul?
Clark here on the
And it's a
left-hand
corner, of course it
side.
is.
Ah.
In the Wigan area. in
Time
the
wasting,
half,
ref.
gets
Time
it back
wasting.
to
He's
in
took
the middle down Neil, but the pass
he's took
just slid
18
over
seconds
him.
to take this.
Goes back through to Amos. 2 minutes left.
Oh, God.
Here, Max
How
Power
fucking
on
dumb
the
is
right
this,
hand
ref?
side for Wigan.
Referee's been right
2-1,
bell end,
having
like.
been 1-0 up. But
Three bells.
goals for Sunderland from Embleton
I mean,
and
we
Sirkin.
do slate refs like quite a lot,
finishes.
and for good
Puts
reason,
Sunderland
because
into
some
a
of the
winning
decision making
position.
is a little bit
Can they see it out?
biased.
DJ, I think he never
Lays
got
it off on the left-hand
many
side
hugs
here.
and kisses
Oh.
from
Cross in
He's probably been a bit
towards,
sour tonight.
towards Keane,
Danny
gets a second
Barth
attempt at
there.
it. McGuinness trying to dig it out.
Luke O'Nien with the header
Directly gets a
cleared.
foot to it.
It's all
Yeah.
Wigan, it's all Wigan.
For a corner.
Set piece, isn't it?
A bit of
Corner.
panic defending, but
Let me get a
Sunderland did the ball
shot.
clear.
It's
But they
no,
will
can't
have to
be a
defend
corner,
this
mate.
corner now.
Hiya, Tiger. Hello, hello.
In the 90th minute.
Command your box. Patterson.
Oh, that's funny. Last minute, yeah.
Max Power
Win
will
to
take
the
corner
added
from the
time.
left
How
to
many
the
have we
local
got?
end.
3 minutes, I'm going to say, added on. Oh, 5. What?
Defend.
Wigan players trying to flood the 6-yard
Do
box.
not
Shit.
Honestly, I've had
Power.
enough of not getting decisions by us cheating bastards.
Nice
Born
time.
in Newcastle.
Time to bring all the subs on, innit?
Extra time.
Go on.
5 minutes. Which will probably be 5 minutes on top of 5 minutes.
And there's still pushing going on.
Oh,
And
shit.
Jason Kerr is trying to back into.
Make
down
a
the
sub.
6-yard
Make a
line.
sub,
Power
yeah.
then
Fucking,
from the
let's make a sub.
left.
Fuck 'em.
Swings the
Away,
ball in,
away, away.
It's headed
Good
away by
Go on, go on.
Sunderland, by
poor
Danny
ref's gonna
Barr.
get-
It's going to come back from
Offside,
Power down the
apparently.
left wing, and it's headed away by
Perfect,
O'Nien
yeah.
this time. Headed back in, flicked in by Watmore.
Yeah, we've made 1, 2
McGuinness trying
subs.
to get it away. That's a goal kick. It's played
There we
wide of the
go.
right
Yes,
post,
Tony Mowbray.
and we are nearly
And
up to
ball.
the 90th minute.
Bringing on Bailey
We're
Wright.
doing it.
Bringing on 2 players, aren't they, Sunderland? We
Oh,
think
Bailey
there's somebody
Wright.
we added on.
Bailey Wright's on, yeah.
Bailey
Striker
Wright,
for defender.
Is it Bennett?
Mother.
The 4th official.
Made more subs.
5 minutes. We're into those 5 minutes now.
Would have been free if we were losing. Fact. I think so, yeah.
I think you could be right. I think it is. It might even be Matete, is it? underneath the-
FAC, forget the T.
Sunderland
Oh,
looking
not
to
like
make these
the
changes.
old messaging system from the 80s. FAX.
Oh, his son, get out of
First
the
minute.
ball, didn't it? Hooford, didn't it? Hooford, just
They've
keep
added
out of it.
time. Sirkin.
I'm,
Gets the ball inside under
to
pressure
be
to
fair, we're playing
Neil.
pretty much 2 in their
Neil
half now.
gets it away.
We are looking
Down
at
the left here.
being a lot more
for
defensive.
Jack Clark to chase with his
Offside,
Well,
ref.
well tackled that.
What a
Bailey
what a
Wright's still
clearance,
got his
man.
Matthew
training
Patton
wheels,
says
taking
this will
that
be a
off
100
now.
minutes
Wright's
game. I
gonna
can
come
see
on.
it. Guess what? They
Pritchard.
don't like us in this league. Don't want us to succeed.
For Embleton.
Embleton.
He's not
Walk
wrong.
off
That's not
first one.
me.
We've already made it. We made the
Scorer
sub.
of
The sub was made quickly. I don't
equaliser.
think Embo could have risked it. Was Embo on a yellow card?
Bailey Wright just goes in to shore up the defence.
My gaffer.
And is handed the captain's armband by
his goal
Danny
at Wembley
Bart.
will always just be
Free kick here for
Go on,
offside
go on.
for
Offside again.
Wigan.
Okay.
What more?
No, it's not offside. He's pulled it back for a shirt pull.
To
Shut up.
He's a dick, like.
To McLean.
he's got a head
through the
like a
middle,
testicle,
headed
hasn't he?
away
So
by Danny
can't
Bart.
blame him.
That he can't be offside from his own fucking pass.
It down to Roberts, and it's
What
played
was
to
that?
Does the ref not
Ahmad,
want
who's trying to
to
flick
know
it
something?
through, but
What
it's
was
just
that for,
a-
like? What was that for?
Colour.
He said he pulled his shirt and he didn't touch him.
Looking to try and get it away to Fletcher
The Wigan
down
player was
side
pulling
wing.
his shirt and they get the free
Down right side of
kick.
the penalty area, but great tackle
I'm
by
sorry, but that ref is
Elise.
fucking
Elise.
tragic.
Pace.
We're winning.
Slid
It
in,
makes Darren Bond
hooked the
look
ball
like
out
a
for a throw
For the
professional.
long throw.
to Wigan.
Oh my
2 minutes
god.
of the five.
Well in,
No,
Patterson.
mate,
so
you're not
well
watching
in, well
it.
in.
Power will take another.
Honestly,
Well
the
done,
referee is shitting his pants at the minute because we're
Sunderland
winning.
will stay
He's trying his utmost
firm.
hardest to
Clark
do
is
what he
out.
can to get Wigan to get the equaliser.
Up on halfway and the ball thrown in,
Ah.
headed clear.
It's not going to
by
happen.
Bart.
But when
Has
I see
anybody
that
moaned
when-
about
when
a
we
lack
went,
of
when we went
striker
forward
of the
there,
ref
you
yet?
could clearly
For him
see
on
the
this
Wigan
left-hand
player
side,
pulling
trying to
our
get away
shirt to
from
bits.
Durant.
Oh, he's giving the wrong
Give it
away.
the foul to Wigan.
What's he doing,
Good night.
referee? You are having a...
That
I
was,
think-
yeah. Just looking at
Tony
that
Mowbray can't
decision,
believe it.
it genuinely
Neither can
was like
Alex Pritchard.
Go on!
I don't know.
And,
I'd investigate him
The free
if he's
kick will be
putting
taken
bookie
by
bets on,
Max
you know.
Power.
What, this ref?
2-1
Yeah.
to Sunderland.
But they won't
Power
do
plays
that
out to
because
Derek
EFL
on
are
the
corrupt
right wing.
as
They
hell,
flood
and
back
you
into the
know
penalty
Well done.
area,
they won't
and then
bother.
Pritchard blocks
The
the
Must
ball.
be
EFL are corrupt.
Dirty, Mike. Absolute bullshit. It's
Sunderland fans are
absolutely
furious with
ridiculous.
Keith
Some of these
Stroud.
decisions that have been made.
I
Well,
do
you,
have some
you could
sympathy.
clearly see we
Here's
got
direct
our
work
got
on
our
the
shirt
power
pulled
throw. Power
clearly.
gets it back on
He
the
gets
right,
up and has a bit of a
swings the
scuffle
cross
back, and
in.
it's a free kick.
Patterson claims it. Nearly lost it,
I'm not impressed,
but he's got it now.
but do you know what? The players are
2
doing
minutes
better than
left.
They're playing against 12 men. It's simple as
Sunderland
that.
They're not
Wigan
getting
Athletic
their
won.
temper better of them with the referee. You know what I mean? They're not like.
Throw
Not for
It
the
is
most
from
part.
Power in the end comes to nothing.
Sunderland
So
throw.
Patterson has
Sheffield
the ball,
United free
taking
free.
his time. He's been booked, of course, so
Shef
don't take
have
too
got
much
back
time. He
now.
kicks upfield now.
I genuinely would, if I was the Sunderland gaffer, if I was Sunderland's
Kerr
board here,
gets
I
it
would say
away. Keane.
Why is
investigate
that?
this ref.
Why is that player got a piece of ham stuck to his head?
An interception
I
by
don't
Neil
know.
gets it to
It's a
Ahmad.
bandage.
And now
Like
down
somebody's
the left
just
of
threw
the
a sandwich
penalty
from
area.
the
Clark,
from the
he
ground.
skips past Watmore and will take the corner.
Report them the fuck up. Me too, Leroy.
Trying to
So
play
Sunderland
that from
protesting these calls won't make any difference.
Clark.
Oh God, no. Absolutely
Sunderland's
nothing.
First corner
Oh,
as well of the game.
that's a free kick.
Referee, man! You've got to have seen
And,
that.
He did.
Wigan
Andy Cameron brings
takes
him
the
down.
ball down into the corner, plops it on the quadrant. The referee saying to Pritchard, get on
Uh,
with it.
It's interesting. They were
Doesn't
throwing
Andy
things
Carroll
down
play
in
for, like,
the first
QPR or
half,
something
in
now?
no rush.
And now
All of a
Have a
sudden,
word with them
they
then,
want to rush
ref.
things up.
we're into the last minute.
Is that not a card though?
Pritchard and Clark, short to Clark. Clark holding it, then flicking it to
Oh,
Pritchard.
course ref doesn't
thinks
give a
about the
cat's
cross,
it,
changes
doesn't
his
he?
mind,
Fuck
has it
off,
on the
ref.
touchline. Eventually, it's a throw.
We've won this, lads. We've won this.
We've won this.
We've
We've
got
got to
35
have.
seconds.
There's
Mate.
no way at all
Minimum
Wigan will
5
score.
minutes being added on by
There's
Keith
no
Stroud.
way
Right,
on
Honor.
earth Wigan
Honor.
will score.
To slowly
Come
rolls
on,
the ball
full time whistle.
Get in,
Go on.
lads, get in.
to a round of applause and cheers.
Sniff your nana's
Pritchard will take this
knickers.
throw. 20 seconds left.
I got
He
it right.
likes it
Final.
now.
Told you
I
would
was
win.
only
I
six-
told you would beat
Circling
these.
just
Get
a couple of
in.
yards from the corner on the left.
Aye,
Sunderland looking just their
bastard.
second home win of the season.
Oh,
One well merited
what a game.
against a strong
That was
side with a best
entertaining.
away record in the
frustrating.